Boom shakalaka. Alright. We up. We up and we in this. Let me get the Discord crackalating. Who trying to get back in here? We're doing a free for all today. This shit's gonna be a little wild. Kabbalin is gonna join us, and I believe ATL will. And I'm gonna have like the AI dudes just kicking ass in the background, right? So let me get in Discord and let me find Kabbalin, and we'll start getting ready. All right, I'm in. Kabbalin, you up?
I am up.
Damn, that fool had to wake up. He had to wake up and grab a little makeup. All right, who else is joining us? Oh, is that Ponies? What up, Pony? What's good, my dude?
Yo, all I had to do was click a button. Oh, yeah, my bro. This Xbox shit is tight.
This shit is tight. Yo, you guys down to just get right into it? I'll start recording. I'm gonna like make this into an actual podcast and post it on podcast places as our first fucking episode, right? So it's like
that's one button. They were like success,
right? Look, success. And yo, what's up, Prime? What's up, Riv David? People shuffling into the chat. So yeah, we'll just do like just like we did before, intros, go into the podcast, and then get fucking buck with it, right? Sound good to you guys?
Yes, sir.
All right.
What do you mean?
All right. Let's get it. Okay. I'm gonna start recording. Hey, chat, do you guys hear everything? Does chat hear everything good? Chat isn't even saying nothing. You guys hear me though, right?
Loud and clear.
Okay, and chat.
Oh, that's you with a haircut? Is that an updated picture? You got a haircut?
Got a haircut.
Oh yeah, I got a haircut. All right.
You out here looking like a.
Y'all want Aaron and Cassie? Okay, we'll give you Aaron and Cassie. We'll get Aaron and Cassie up. Chad is asking for Aaron and Cassie. I don't know what Cassie to do. Here we go. Where's Aaron?
I'm not lying to you though. I had to press one button and this Xbox said, "Okay."
Right. Okay, so they do hear me. They do hear us good. All right, I'm gonna go start recording in 3, 2. Hold on, I counted backwards. 1. What up, everybody? Welcome back to this. I don't even know if this would be a welcome back. This is like episode 1 of a whole new world. We don't have Mortal Kombat 1 yet because it doesn't exist. We are going into Mortal Kombat 1, so we figured, what the hell? Let's get the podcast going and cracking before the new game. There's a lot to discuss. Joining me today are old buddies Kabalsack and Ponies.
Hello.
Say hi, jackasses.
What's up?
What's up, everyone?
Yo, okay, all right. Let's just get it out of the way. All right, because I got videos up already of my shit, but like, Mortal Kombat 1, the trailer is out, the gameplay footage is out, initial impressions, let's do it, Kabalsack.
All right, my first impression was, wow, this game looks like MK11, but it was amazing. For starters, the first thing that really popped into my mind when I was watching that trailer is Kenshi and how just amazing he looks.
Yes!
He looks like... Yeah.
They went full Keanu. They went full Keanu. They just said, fuck it, we don't have the rights, but we could make him. We could make him.
Yeah, something I noticed in the trailer is I think he's going to be a puppet character.
That's what I'm hearing.
Like, not from Guilty Gear.
Right?
Yeah,
oh, dude.
Cool.
Nah, fuck that shit from Guilty Gear. He's like, what's his name from Naruto, right? Kankuro. He's Kankuro.
You talking about which one? The new Naruto?
What do you mean new Naruto? Kankuro was the puppet master. Literally, there was only him named... Man, these kids these days. Y'all don't know your Naruto lore, and you trying to play a game with ninjas. Literally, Ninja gonna be on the cover of this game, and you're not even on jump with your Naruto.
I'm talking about his master, the legend with the red hair. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Sasori, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
right.
I thought. Yeah, you know.
Okay. I feel you though. Kenshi coming back as a puppet is gonna be tight. I'm all for that.
Yeah, something else I noticed in the trailer, especially for Kenshi, is the range he has. He looks like he's just gonna be the spawn of this game.
He looks like he looks like he's gonna be the noob, man. He looks like he plays, and from what we've seen, it looks like he tries to convert from where noob fishes for back ones.
Man has 2 assists basically.
I mean, and again, we don't know his command list, right? We don't know anything about what he's gonna have, but from what they displayed, he was getting conversions about the range, like range 3-ish, like a little bit further out, not fully zoning range, but like noob Cybot range, basically, which is traditionally Kenshi range.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's a lot of range, bro.
The string I'm specifically referring to is the one where he kinetically spins his sword around from like mid-screen around spawn stance redistance. That's the one I mean.
Yeah!
Yeah, right? You get that?
Yeah, okay. You're looking at like just kind of using that to touch people in the face for a hit confirm. But I think that was like a single hit dude. I don't think that was like a string.
No, but he had like a full string with that, and then that converts into like Sonya's leg grab launcher.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm a little late. What are we talking about?
Oh shit, ATL's joining us. ATL, what's up, bitch ass?
What's good?
ATL Crosby
my bad,
in the
I'm
house.
a bit late.
We talk about.
I had to whoop bro ass real quick. He was talking shit.
Well, we was
talking. I gotta take care of my kids.
Right? Well, no, we was talking about initial impressions of the trailer. Kabalsak was talking about how excited he was for Kenshi. Tardy ass motherfucker.
Look, I see someone with range and someone who I can spend around 26 hours a day in the lab with. I get excited.
I just like mid-screen combos coming back. I like that was Kenshi's thing, right? He could fucking combo you from like mid-screen to full screen. If you got in, then you could get around his hitboxes, but like, I don't know, man. Like, he kind of plays the screen the way Ginitz from King of the Fighters does. Like, he kind of picks a spot and says, I'm going to put a thing here, and if you're standing there, fuck you. And, like, not a lot of that you see in fighting games. So I like that Kenshi goes hard on that archetype. Hello?
Continue caballing.
Now,
shit.
My opinion, my first opinion is on the game now. Like I said, I'm not as it just visually it was just a downgrade from 11, which is kind of ass to me, honestly.
What? You thought it was a downgrade?
Just the graphics, like those faces are terrible.
I apologize.
Some of the graphics
Actually,
is bad.
What? Y'all wasn't feeling? Did you watch the 4K trailer yet?
Yes, I watched
just
it.
mean like
I tried to watch it on so many different
overall,
devices.
too.
Because I was called a broke dude because I was watching it on my iPhone. So I'm like, okay, let me try to watch it on my 8K TV. It still looked the same. Okay, let me try to watch it on my monitor that cost about $800. Still the same. So,
I'm
just
the same boat.
Just not really
I
impressed
think
with
that this game.
And as far as that gameplay trailer, I'm not gonna lie, the gameplay trailer that looked kind of ass too. But I just watched the YouTube video of somebody actually playing it. At the
on that side, the gameplay was cool to me for sure.
It don't look too bad, but
ATL.
It don't look
ATL, I like that you here because like otherwise we would just be sitting here talking about how dope it is. We gotta have some corny motherfucker in here.
No, that's what I be on
interesting.
Twitter, like ATL. Yeah, man, I was like on the thing where I didn't like the graphics at all. I looked at kind of lame to me, and like telegraph moves, it looked like they paused in between hitting.
I keep making this point
and I was
also. I keep making this point also. This is gonna sound so stupid, but
yeah, it does.
Just bear with me. But I don't like how colorful the game is. Now, as far as characters,
ATL does not like color.
I understand the
literally saying everything I was about to say.
ATL is technically against color. He would be like an anti-color people.
Now, I understand the characters being colorful, but when it comes to those maps look like something that would be in like Tekken or Street Fighter. I don't
No,
know.
the
It
mask was
just did.
cool to me, but when Lao came
They
out
just,
glowing in blue and
What?
stuff, I was like, bro, what we need all that glowing blue when he spin his arm? I was like, we
it's
don't need
I don't
that.
know. Those maps don't look like Mortal Kombat maps to me. The maps look nice. I'm not saying they don't. They're probably the best maps ever, in any fighting game ever. But those look like
Yeah, they
some
look
Dead
good
or
as
Alive
hell.
type maps or something. Those don't look like
That
they.
I'm
If I
sorry.
just show you the map,
No.
you would
Show
have
me
to
the
know that's
map.
Mortal
Show me,
Kombat map.
motherfucker.
He
Show me
said
the map.
racist.
Because first of all, you ain't rap long enough. All right, like this game looks dope. Like looking at the fluidity of the animations, like they
I
are
like
so clean. Watching
most
like,
of it.
dog, I went frame by frame watching Kung Lao do a fucking up kick off a goddamn table, and that shit was so cleanly animated. That shit looked like some
move,
Bayonetta levels of fucking crispness. I was like, yo, dude,
move like
they
got
went
the tightest
platinum.
clothes. They move like they got the tightest clothes they can ever wear. They're stiff.
Because
as
they
hell.
do,
What
dog.
mean
Them
the way
bitches is tight.
they are so stiff.
That doesn't look stiff to
Oh,
me,
well,
man. It doesn't
I've
look
seen that
stiff to
stiff
me.
life before.
Street Fighter, like listen, Street Fighter 6 looks
I
stiff
don't
to
know.
me. But
It
everybody
goes
loves
both
that
sides
game,
though,
so
because
whatever.
I've seen a lot of people call it stiff. I've seen a lot of people call it beautiful. So it's like one of those things where like you're gonna get that. But
Well,
to me, I am one of those stiff
Listen,
and
Johnny
colorful
Cage
people.
did like some little rapid punch combo. Johnny Cage did some like rapid punch combo. That shit was stiff as hell, dude. He barely fucking moved. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing, dude?
I
I
don't
think
know,
that's
man.
good.
Here's the
I think
deal.
that
Okay, let me squash this right now because people always complain about Mortal Kombat looking stiff and NetherRealm games looking stiff, and that's a stylistic decision. I'm kind of like annoyed that people aren't fucking getting
think
it.
they went a
It's
different route
supposed to
for
be
sure.
a tribute to fucking Chopsaki karate movies
Yeah.
of pop, 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 pop. They've been up front from the start. They're like, yo,
I can
dude, we
respect
try to
it.
make it look like that and have that fucking stiff like Chopsaki fucking feel to it. They've always been upfront about that. I don't know why people are like, it's not like they can't make the game look like Street Fighter or Tekken. They've said from
No,
the start, we
I
want it to
agree.
look different.
Before I started majoring in what I previously majored in college, I was first at graphic design. So a lot of people don't know that, but I was in graphic design. So I'm aware they use different art styles and they use simpler art styles and simpler graphic designs to meet certain styles of fighting, and I get that and I respect that, but it's still a downgrade in my opinion. That shit looks ass. I mean, I
kind of
couldn't.
think the
Damn!
game isn't done yet. Excuses
I
get
respect
old
it.
too.
I get what's happening.
I love that ATL will not give up. ATL will not give up. He's like, dog, here's the deal, but it's ass.
not done.
Nah,
He's
I
like,
res-
but
not-
dog,
like,
it looks trash.
because I don't want you to
Like
think I don't
every
get
time a game look
I know
ass,
what's
it's not
happening,
done yet.
but
I mean, dude, if you don't like the art style, though, I can't get mad if you don't like the
people are
art
saying
style.
the game isn't done yet. Hold on, wait. This is to Anthony Corey, whatever the fuck your name is.
Oh, that's
from
Cassie
you,
Prime.
Oh, Cassie Prime.
No,
Look,
we've
that's from
seen
you,
games
sir.
done
But people are
and
saying the game
they've
isn't
still not
finished.
been done
If you
yet.
look at the MK11 trailer around this time when it dropped versus the graphics right now, it looks exactly the fucking same. Nothing looks different. So when I say it visually doesn't look as good as MK11, it just doesn't. I don't think it's maybe they're gonna do a little tiny, shades and buffs somewhere, but the trailer 4 years ago for Mortal Kombat, the gameplay trailer
pretty quickly.
looks
I don't
exactly
know,
the same
man.
as MK11 right now.
I'm
So
looking
I
at
don't-
it and I'm like,
when people
nah,
say the
because
game isn't done, I maybe they're going to get more fluidity in their movement. Maybe they're going to get some other things. I can respect that. But as far as the visual aspect of that game,
I
don't
think you
think
just
he's gonna
don't
go
like the
anywhere. I
art
think
style
he's
because,
gonna-
dude, looking at the lighting,
No, I don't.
looking at the particle effects, I'm like, dude, you can't do that shit on a PS4. Like, this game is a next-gen fucking game. Looking at the tech that they had on display, I'm like, look at the hair physics, yo. Like, you can't do that shit on a PS4. They had hair physics like fucking Alice in fucking Wonderland, the fucking game that everybody talks about has the best hair physics. Katana and Melina both had those hair physics running at the same time. That game was a fucking digital technical masterpiece for getting that on one character on screen. And that game got it on two characters on screen. I saw that shit, I was like, damn, this is a technical fucking marvel. And people are like sitting here like, oh man, it looks like MK11, but like they put a fucking rainbow on top of it. And I'm like,
What made it
man,
weird for me is when I was talking about the characters the whole
It
time,
can ask David
and
a
everybody just kept talking about the background, and I was like,
I mean, if you don't like the style, I respect it. Because I don't like the style of Street Fighter 5.
I'm not talking about what's in the background anymore. I'm talking about the actual
yeah,
game.
but
They were like, no,
I
but
know
look at
they
that
use it-
flamingo.
I know
I'm
they
just-
use like I said, being that I was in graphic designs, I know they use like a simpler game design. I could tell like it's like a simpler style of art being used, and they're using Unreal Engine. If they wanted to make this shit look like fucking, they could have did that, and it's not a doubt.
Well, I
mean,
think they
I know
downgraded a lot of shit to
No.
be able to manage 4 characters on screen at all times. Because
Yes,
Tekken
that's
ran into
why
that
people
same
don't-
technical
David,
issue with Tekken
David,
Tag.
how am I tripping? How am I tripping, David? Put me on. How am I tripping?
You tripping because you're saying it's downgraded. I'm like, dude,
Yeah,
there
yeah.
are 4 characters with like high quality models going out there, and the assist system, right? Everybody's like, oh man, it's just assist. And I'm like, yo, those characters have entire fucking move sets, right? They're saying it's a push a button in a direction, so we're guaranteed that your assist, your cameo is gonna have 4 moves, right? That's a
The whole
fucking
power
variation.
argument.
That's
It
a
was just
fucking
like Power, though,
variation.
to be honest.
No, like I said, I can respect the style of art used as far as the graphics.
Well, if you don't
design
like the style, that's different. All right, I can
You know,
respect
I-
not liking
I'm
the
just not a fan of
the
it.
style,
That's
but don't
exactly
say
it.
that it's a
I think
downgrade.
I think it's in my opinion. I understand the simpler style of art being used. And I understand what needs to be taken into consideration to upgrade the game as far as gameplay wise, and as far as the mechanics and everything that they needed to do. And I understand that, but in my opinion, even with those changes, and just visually looking, if you're a casual and you don't understand what I do or understand what you do as far as graphics and things of that nature, it just looks like a downgrade. I'm not speaking from a person that has like.
I get
college
what you're
experience.
saying. No, I get what you're saying. On first look, the untrained eye isn't gonna give a shit about
Yeah.
that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Your average dude doesn't give a fuck about
We're gonna look at
pickle.
this game.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
probably won't think it's MK if they'll be like, what? And then they'll find out, kind of thing.
I
I've
get
never
that.
played Injustice, but I thought it looks like an Injustice to me. I never
I
played
get that,
Injustice
but here's
before,
the
it-
deal.
I-
Here's the deal, okay? I get that argument, and if you didn't like MK11 and like didn't like that art style or that direction, because this is MK11 dialed up to 11, right? They took everything in MK11. MK11 was the most colorful fucking game, right? So this game being more colorful, like they just took MK11, they say, yeah, more of that shit, right? Just double whatever you did. If it's an RPG, double the stats. Right? And so it's way more colorful. All the complaints you have right now is shit people said about MK11 back when they first announced that. When they first revealed it, everybody's like, what? Scorpion has red fucking highlights and shit? What? That red is Ermac. What the fuck is Scorpion having yellow and red? This is too colorful for me.
Though, like
The
MK
maps-
definitely 11 definitely look more realistic though. So I know he's like
the
our
maps-
style just different for
The
sure.
maps look crazy. Those maps look crazy. I just like I said, I feel like those maps are like dead. I feel like they try to go. They try to be way too realistic with the maps. And like I said, I like the maps. I'm not saying the maps look bad. When I say it's like a graphic, when I say it's like a graphic decrease, I'm looking specifically at player models on the players.
I got you.
Now, look at
No,
also look at the
I
players.
got
just
you.
don't like.
Yeah, everyone keeps talking about the background. I'm
No,
like,
I
"Wow,
got
look
you.
at
No,
gameplay."
the
I got
background
you.
is like,
Nah, hear me.
Yeah, that's beautiful as
honestly,
hell.
that
Hear me
background
one
is
second.
like
We hear you.
a screenshot.
Hear me. All right.
Screensaver on my computer. Like that background is nice, honestly. But
No, I figured it
I
out.
just like
I figured it out. Give me a
background.
sec. Give me a sec. Okay, they Diablo 3'd Mortal Kombat. That's what the issue is. All right? So you go from Diablo 2, and it was a horror game with horror imagery, and then Diablo 3 was like some
Nice
cartoony
and
Pixar
pretty.
shit, right?
Yeah.
Colorful, had a heaven level, all that shit, right?
Yeah,
and that's what they kind of did.
that's
They took
something-
Mortal
I feel like- I
Kombat
feel like
from
you-
horror
like-
to like colorful fucking cartoon shit, like some Pixar shit. So I feel you there. They Diablo 3
Yeah,
They Diablo 3 the art
it
style.
doesn't look like it's. When people think of
I don't
Mortal
know,
Kombat,
just-
the first thing I think of when I think of Mortal Kombat, I think of somebody getting their head ripped off and shit like
Your
that.
head
People
getting
bleeding
beat
all
the
over the
fuck
place
up.
and shit. And this game looked like it was made for J-Ro. I'm not even gonna lie. It looks like it's a
Yeah.
PG-13
In line.
Oh, they're going after the Fortnite crowd. No, when I think of Mortal Kombat, I'm with you. I think of nighttime stages, right? The pit, right?
Exactly.
The Deadpool.
Exactly.
Everything is
Like
dark, right? It's moons and
8
shit.
a.m. in the
Now the
morning.
sun's shining, we got.
Like,
You know what I'm
they
saying? We
fight
got
at the-
flowers
they fight
and
first
shit.
thing in the morning. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yo, that fucking Edenian level looked like some fucking. I'm playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey right now. That shit looked like some
Yeah,
Assassin's
Prince of
Creed
Persia
stage,
levels and
right?
stuff, you know
I was
what
like,
I'm
yo,
saying?
dog, I want to
Right.
climb them trees and look for bitches.
Yeah,
They gave
even
it-
the forest one looks like bright. You know what I'm saying? You saw the forest level on there.
See, I don't hate
The
that.
sun
I don't have a
out,
problem with
everything looks nice. All the like green everywhere. Yeah. This doesn't look like you about to beat up a dude.
That shit just it's too beautiful for Mortal Kombat, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Those
it's
backgrounds are too
beautiful for Mortal Kombat.
Those like I'm telling you, those
It's too
backgrounds look like
beautiful.
dead or alive backgrounds. Those backgrounds
Alright,
look
man.
Yeah.
a new
I'll
Dead
give
or
you
Alive.
that.
I think people are
Beautiful.
missing.
I
I
like
think you
them.
guys are missing something very obvious in this. I think that this is intentionally Mortal Kombat 1. They're trying to redefine what people think in Mortal Kombat.
Let them
Right.
know.
Yeah, but no one really knows what Mortal Kombat 1 was.
I do. I was
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I fucking played that shit day
No,
one.
that's the point. Like, this will be just Mortal Kombat.
Bro,
to
that
them.
old, bro.
I mean, unless you saw Mortal Kombat 1.
I
you
did.
wouldn't know.
I put my coder on the machine, dog. I'm fucking
So
Uncle
they
Grandpa,
actually that
bitch.
It's like, all right, we
know
don't
what I'm
know if
saying?
ours were in Mortal Kombat 1 because we were born in 98, you know? It don't really...
Damn, born in 98.
No.
Fuck, dog. I gotta sit here and explain Mortal Kombat history and lore to the fucking SpongeBob fucking generation. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, when Mortal Kombat, when
Well, I know
the
I
Dark
know they
Magic
kinda
was written,
reinvented
they said, yay, we will have Rocco's Modern Life.
One thing I will say though, although the fighting looks much stiffer, it definitely looks more realistic than it did. The fighting looks more realistic, and I feel like realistic isn't always a good thing, though.
I agree with
Like,
that.
Yeah,
It looks like
very
MK11 to me. And to me, it doesn't look like an upgrade or a downgrade. It looks like MK11, like, because I played the game on PS5, right? It looks the same to me, and I actually like that. I'm like, yo, MK11 is fucking, that is comfortable to me. I think the game looks great. It gets all the information on the screen that a player needs, right? Moves look very unique and distinct. You know how to block and detect and understand and react to everything on the screen and play and fight. And it looks cool, and like I was like, yo, dude, if they did Mortal Kombat 11, like the fucking re-release on PS5, and they just made it look like that, I'm cool with that. And they did. That's what it looks like. It looks like Mortal Kombat 11's fucking PS5 release. That's what it looks like to me, which looks fucking dope, in my opinion.
Basically, whenever I talked about it, all they were saying was like, look at the background, look at the lighting, and I'm like, that looks like, I was like, I don't care about any of that.
I think it
I'm
looks
talking
like
about
Mortal Kombat.
the gameplay looks awesome. That's what also is the major thing, though. You gotta care about the gameplay in
the
general.
gameplay looks so good,
But,
right? Like, I don't care
but
about the
after that, you're
graphics,
like, all right.
man.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
well,
it's
like
a-
when we saw MK11, we were like, that looks better than every game we ever seen. And then this game was basically, that's what everyone's mind was on. They were like, this has to be way better than that. But then
Exactly.
it looks
That's
like
what I was
way
like.
different, you know.
You know, just like I said, just off of, like I said, also.
And they working on a better engine too, so you're just sitting there
I don't
like, all
expect-
right, Real Engine 5.
Especially how early they gave up on MK11. I expected this game to fucking, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know, man.
basically
I feel
everyone-
like this game was built to last, dude. They took the base of MK11 because it was already made, so that way they can fucking give it the support that we wanted from MK11. I think that's why they kind of kept things very, very safe, very MK11-ish, because they were like, yo, dude, MK11 is fucking knocking. Like, people would buy season passes till the end of
was on
time,
fire.
right? So let's build a game using what we already
We're only
got
mad at the
that
gameplay.
works.
Yeah.
You know, let's take what works and let's just build a game that we can add to. Dude, you saw that character select screen. I'm looking for that thing to be fucking like a whole fucking just
They just how they
1,000
did
characters
Jack,
and cameos. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
It's
that's
Young
how they
Jacks.
did
We
Jack.
Dog, they gave him that
Yeah,
Jerry
Jack-
curl. Nah, man. They gave him that big
No,
perm.
no, we was talking about Jack.
Yeah.
He looked like
They gave him that big
His
perm.
lip was so fucking ashy, man. I was like, oh no, they did not do the brother like this.
Wait, we said his
Ashy
lips look
lips.
ashy.
He couldn't
He
even
said he
say
got ashy lips.
he looked like he was eating powdered donuts before he fucking took that. Like, that is crazy.
Ain't got any more of them
Man,
Mortal
had a box
Kombat trailers. Damn.
he had a box fade.
He had a box fade, dog. He went full Luther, man. I saw that curl. I saw that little swoop. I was like, damn, he went full Luther.
Luther
You never
Vandross.
go full Luther, right?
Nah,
got-
but
You know what I'm
I'm not
saying?
gonna
He got that blue magic, right? Or what? That's the shit, right? Blue magic, the coconut grease. Yeah, I know what brothers use, man. I use that same shit.
He said Blue Magic.
I already, look, I can't add too many complaints. I already pre-ordered it. In fact, I bought the collector's edition. So
nice. You should do an unboxing video. If I could get enough money to pre-order the collector's edition before they cut
I would
it
dead
off.
ass give you that Liu Kang sculpture. I don't want it. See, my stupid.
Nah, I gotta do the unboxing. I'm gonna unbox your video, right? I'm gonna be like, "This is ATL's collector's edition."
That sculpture was 3D printed. That's
See,
crazy.
this is the thing. My stupid ass. I thought I needed that version to get the beta, but I didn't need that version.
No, you just gotta pre-order to get the beta.
Yeah.
Oh, it's $250. Yo, I don't like Liu Kang that much. Yo, I don't know if that's. I don't think I would make $250 on an unboxing video. Shit, man. I was like,
I was about to dispute that.
Hold on,
shit
you
with my
got
bank
that, ATL?
I wanted to dispute that shit with my bank once I figured out I need to pay that much for that shit just to get the beta. But it's all good.
You wasted $250 on that.
damn.
I got the, what is that, Ultimate? I ain't get
It's Lee
the...
May.
Well, they talking about Lee. Hey, Lee May's gonna be dope, dude. If Lee May's in this game, shut the
You
fuck
don't know
up.
Lee May?
Lee May gonna be
Now,
tight.
Where is she from?
Dog, she from fucking
Here,
Deadly
North
Alliance. She's the female Liu Kang, right? So in Deadly Alliance, when Liu Kang died, they replaced him with like a new female Liu Kang, and that was Lee May. She basically had Liu Kang's moves, but they were like backwards. So
That
she
was
didn't have a
turned
bicycle
again,
kick.
yeah.
She had bicycle punches. She didn't have like a dash kick or a flying kick. She had like
Ooh.
a flying punch.
That's
You know
another
what I'm saying?
complaint.
Like,
Where
What?
was Bicycle Kick?
he didn't
That's
have
how you do
bicycle
something.
kick. That's right. But you know, we
That's
can
what we
see.
tripping
I'm
on.
not
That's
talking
not
about
like
command
right.
lists right now.
Was
I'm not
that
talking
last
about
movie
that.
used Bicycle Kick?
I'm
Man, Liu Kang has
not.
the
That
fucking
last movie
helicopter kicks.
Dude, he got the flip kick from fucking Mortal Kombat versus DC. That was the tightest fucking game. I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care. Grabbing Sub-Zero with fucking Shazam and slamming him through a bank is fucking tight to me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Now, what I do think they should have did though with this game. I know I seem like I'm just a complainer, but I don't give a fuck.
You are, but
I
that's
paid
why we
$250.
brought you.
I got the right to complain.
He
But
did pay
But I
I got
$250.
that right.
what I feel like they should have
You-
did though, this cameo shit, it should have been like it looks like they're trying to promote this as like the primary game mode, and that should have been like a secondary. What should have been primary is like a tag team mode where it's like two actual humans as opposed to this cameo bullshit. I'm okay with the cameo.
But see,
shit.
the thing is, we don't
Thinking
know.
of
They
human
might
shit, too.
have a tag mode. We still don't
No,
know.
I get.
And you know
Yeah,
what?
I don't know
If
that
we have
either.
a tag mode,
Like
that's
that.
potentially 8 characters on screen. I don't want to hear shit about a graphical downgrade if we got 10 characters in that quality flipping and doing special moves on screen. I don't give a fuck.
You know what? And I'll give that to you. If it's 10 characters on screen doing all that shit, then I'll give it to you. But this is my thing too, though. You know, MK11 had something like that too with the little arguments shit with motherfuckers jumping on screen doing this random shit. It
that's what
still
I'm
looked
saying.
good. So.
Everybody's comparing it to that, and they
You
like
know,
making videos, and
you
I'm
can't
like,
really-
bro,
it's
why
not
is it the same?
It's not the same.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
get
the
it.
same,
I get it's not really exactly the same, but you can't. It's like you can't necessarily say, well, they have 4.
They're like, look at
on
these
screen, 4 people
combos,
on the
and you're like,
screen.
this is on an
Like,
MK11.
MK11 basically did the same thing, but it just visually looked better. Probably didn't play better. Probably is not going to play better. I think MK1 is going to play 10 times better, but just as far as how it looked, it didn't look better.
I think it looks great. I like the way it looks. I don't think it looks better. I think it looks the same, but I like that. So I don't know what to say about that. Like I agree that what some people say it looks like MK11, and I'm like, yeah, that's fucking dope. I fucking love MK11. I made a whole fucking YouTube about MK11. I'm glad it looks like that shit. Right? So like people that are like, oh, it just looks like MK11. I'm like, all right, man. Like I'm not mad
No, but, like,
because you
MK11
know what?
was, like,
I got the
one of the
game
best
I
looking
want, so
games.
I'm hyped. I'm sorry you didn't get the game you wanted.
People are going to find something to dislike about this one, though. Like, although if I rewatched the 11 trailer, just for the
I
fuck
watched
of
it at least 100 times.
You know,
It's
I
crazy.
just rewatched 11 again. I'm talking about 11, like the one that came out like 4 years
Oh,
ago.
like
Rewatch.
11 release.
And if you watch that trailer, that shit looks so fucking basic. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I think I seen like one combo, and it was like the basic combo that I could give my girl and she would do. But so as far as like combos in the trailer, this one looks 10 times better.
Oh
But
yeah, dog.
This one actually has combo. Shit like that doesn't exist
You
in
know,
MK11.
that's-
You have to
Bro!
fucking
That's so crazy.
you have to
People
wait
saying
like
it
a
looked
year
graphically
and a
better,
half
and I'm
Dog!
like, I don't see it.
phone,
Y'all
and then
got
you can
air
customize it.
extensions. Y'all got neutral jump punch. I'm sorry, dog. I'm about to lap the fuck out of this game. This game is about to.
Still looks great. I'm looking
This is
at
about
it
to be my job. I'm just lap
It's
this
gonna
game
be
and make
something in
content.
this game,
That's my
though.
job now.
It's gonna-
Go give me
There's gonna
money.
be something in this game that people complain and bitch about, just like they did with 11.
Yeah,
Because,
people
like I
bitch
said,
about
I
every
understand-
game. Y'all just said you from 1998, right? That's when you came out your mama's fucking shit,
I'm
right?
saying no
Okay,
one
I'm
really
saying
knows what
I
MK1
came
is.
from the world before 1998, and people been complaining about the same old fucking shit. Super Turbo is one of the
Yeah,
greatest
it's like
fighting
a
games of all
cycle, to be
time,
honest.
and people bitched about Super Turbo. I remember I was fucking there. I was putting my quarter down for Super Turbo. I put my quarter down for
bitching
Mortal
about a
Kombat 2.
Yeah, Badger, you old as hell, bro.
Yeah, man, I am
No,
old as
for
hell.
real.
But you know what, dog? I don't give a fuck because being old has made me like appreciate how stupid as fuck children are. Right? They're really fucking
I
stupid.
respect it.
So you know
I'm
what I'm
only
saying?
25, and I still call J-Roll stupid, so I feel.
Because he is, but so are
I'm
you,
not
and
even
so
that
am I.
dumb,
So
like-
it's all good. But I'm just excited because, like, dog, I saw air conversions. I was like, yo, dude.
Oh shit, J-Roll's in here. I was talking shit about him the entire fucking time, and I did not know.
Oh shit, J-Rob, you in here?
That's
The
crazy.
point is, everybody's gonna buy the game, but like
We are
you
gonna
gotta
buy
have
the
like
game.
some type of things you're talking about though, because
Oh.
like obviously people don't like the graphics because it doesn't look like MK11. I don't know how people keep saying that. It looks less graphical to me as well. So, but at the same time, I see the gameplay and I'm like, I'm playing the shit out of this, so it doesn't really matter at that point.
Y'all talking
Like,
about
it's
the
like-
graphic, but
Right?
you don't know this is NRS.
Yeah.
NRS have been making like
I'm-
shit fucking gameplay
Yeah,
reveal
but
graphics and
I'm
then like
saying when you
fully
see it,
developing
though,
them.
That's not
Or,
the
like,
point, though. It's
full-
not like we're gonna wait till we see it. We're talking about now and what we saw, and they saw that, and we
look,
saw
man,
that.
Now only matters now. In the future, that shit's gonna stay. You fucking see Wonder Woman in that Injustice 2 reveal trailer? How fucking
But you
shit
can't
she
talk
looks?
about shit you ain't seen.
Oh, remember Injustice? Remember Injustice's reveal how bad that shit looked and everybody clowned it, and then Injustice 2 actually came out and
Yeah,
everybody's
you
like,
gotta- you
yo,
gotta-
this actually kind of the tightest game I ever seen.
Yeah,
Probably gonna
yeah.
fix it when it
This is
releases,
the
yeah.
same fucking
Like
shit
I
that
said,
happened
I've
with
never
the
played
Women.
it just
Y'all
on
see
release.
Fucking Scarlet and Sonya, they got so fucking graphically improved on release.
They made Scarlet hot, right? And that's another thing,
yeah.
dude. They brought back sexy. That's the thing I'm so excited for. I saw Katana and
Yeah,
Melina, and I was like, dude,
Melina
I
had
could
some things
actually.
out.
I was like, I could actually beat off to fucking Rule 34 of this shit, right?
Oh,
No more
yeah.
turtleneck
Like a
Cassie.
little
I
undercut.
was-
No more turtleneck Cassie.
I mean, pause on this. Pause, but Johnny Cage had a bigger ass than the rest of the females in the cast.
Like, yo, man, Johnny
I need to
Cage
start
is the
a
sex machine. That's literally his call name in the
Yeah.
game. You select him, you sex machine. So
You
I'm
seen
not
all them posts that
surprised.
had Jean Claude doing the split?
Dude,
You said
I
what?
can't wait for that shit, John
Seen all them
Claude.
posts Jean Claude doing the splits? with
Nah, I
the,
gotta show you this one picture that was posted in this other Discord.
They had
That
Johnny
picture's
with the,
absolutely wild. Like he was.
Nah,
bent
everybody
over.
posting that Johnny.
He was like bent over in this other picture, like grabbing
Yeah,
something.
everybody
and
posting the big butt Johnny, man.
Like, he looked like he had a BBL or something. Like, what the fuck is this?
They said Johnny Cakes, not
Damn.
Johnny Cage. You know?
Everybody about that Johnny booty, man. Dude, I gotta say, every character looks fucking attractive, man. I was happy. I was like, man, no
Yeah,
more
you
of this
ugly
fucking
as fuck,
ugly
man.
from. Who looks like. Sonya look ugly? Hell
Jackson
no.
ugly as fuck, man.
Sonya look fine
No,
as
but that's
hell.
another thing. MK11 has straight up movie characters. Now.
Yeah, but MK11 put everybody in turtlenecks, man. Like, everybody with a fucking X chromosome had a turtleneck. They just issued them out like, oh, you're joining Mortal Kombat? Here's your fucking full bodysuit turtleneck. And I'm like, damn, like, yo, I had to pay extra and fucking grind out a season of Combat League to get this fucking Cassie with a fucking belly button.
Man, that's what I want to talk about too. That grinds. Stuff,
Right?
man, bro. I do
Alright,
not
so what
want to
y'all-
do that again.
What y'all think about that unblock mechanic that they got in this shit? What
See,
y'all think
I
about
haven't followed any of the
that's
shit
good.
going
I didn't
right
really
now.
look at it too much. Yeah, I didn't look at it yet.
I think,
Alright, so
I
let me
think that
explain
ain't
to you
gonna
what
look
unblock
as
is.
good as.
I feel like it's probably just like other games.
Oh, we're
with
getting
the-
deep. Let's get deep.
I'm gonna explain to you what the upblock mechanic is real quick.
Do it,
So
do it.
upblock, you kind of like. So let's say if I'm trying to do a jump in, you could kind of shift your block upwards and you could get a full combo punish on me for doing an up block on my
Blocking
jumping.
correctly.
But the mind game is I can grab you because the recovery frames are shit, and I can also do a load because the recovery frames are shit.
Okay, so they basically
Yeah,
gave you
I
Guilty Gear Forward ones.
Ooh.
Yeah, basically. I prefer.
No, I was
Flawless Block.
thinking that like
Oh, that
MK
shit?
finally got it kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like they basically
Alright,
gave
so-
you a Guilty Gear Forward one that it's like, this is your anti-air and you get a full combo off of it, but if it's not an anti-air, you will fucking die. And that's kind of what it is. And so in Guilty Gear, they didn't make it like an up block move. They made it your forward punch, right? Forward P, and then you would just do a move that had air invincibility only, so and only for the upper body. So if they empty jump, they could grab you, or if they empty jumped and did a low, you didn't have invincibility on your whole body. It was only your upper body, and only for moves from the air. So like there was like projectiles and shit you could do to beat it. So like it sounds like that. Like you have this ability. Like yeah, it's a block. It's not an attack. But it's like, here's what you're going to use as your dedicated anti-air on a hard read anti-air. But if you're wrong, you can get fucked up.
All right, so how do you guys feel about this? They're bringing armored moves back, like MK9.
I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, I like it.
From what I've seen from Sonic Fox's Twitter, they say that they're just like reversals to get people out of
Yeah.
your
They're
face.
basically up
And
threes.
this one out cool. What's that?
So up threes without like.
Yeah, they're just up threes without like having to have execution to do them. That sounds like all it is.
That's what I've been thinking. I don't like that shit.
Was not flawless block though too, or no?
Well, no, because like to do an up three, like you had to either flawless block or you had to pull it off on wake up, and that was a big complaint for MK11. Was that scrub lords that like bought this game to play Scorpion? They can't do that shit. So basically, they're like, okay, well, here's your flawless block move. It's just an armored fucking move. It's a special move. Instead of having to be a wake up or a flawless block, here's your up three. It's a fucking armored move that just blows everything up. But from what you're describing to me, it's like a get off me move. So maybe it'll give you a knockdown, but with no advantage, right? You'll knock down at +0, or maybe it'll give you a standing +10 like the up threes do in this game. But yeah, it just sounds like they gave you up threes without the execution or positional requirements. So I don't have a problem with it. Like, if you're getting blown up with that shit, fucking learn to bait. Learn how to fucking backdash.
Yeah.
And the last thing I think was that there's green flash for fatal blows, so you can't get hit by a random
Well,
one.
Yo, fatal blows also don't got armor no more. You can hit them out of it.
So what's the point of it?
Yeah.
Combo into it.
Yeah, they're
Well, it's a
just
super.
Combo into it or whiff punish.
It's a super.
Yeah, you can also with one.
You have to combo into it. You have to like use it, like as in like do it rather than just press the button and go kind of thing.
Damn.
I don't have a problem with that, man. I don't have a problem with fatal blows and all
No,
that, how
that's
they
good
are.
because you gotta plan that. You can't just like wake up and do it. You
My
can't just, like,
only
jump in.
concern,
You can't
here's
just,
my concern with fatal blows. Well, hold on. I'm going to take this in a direction you guys aren't even thinking about. My only concern with fatal blows is that we live in the era of Overwatch 2, where they're going to be charging for shit, and like I could see them being like, oh yeah, we got new fatal blow animations, and they're like $1. And it's like, yeah, I am tired of seeing that same fatal blow. I am tired of that. And I'm like, dude, if they start charging for fatal blows,
swear,
they
I'm not
already
buying
might charge for fatalities. And I'm like, you know what? I'll probably buy that shit because I'm
They
weak and
already
I'm a
did that,
fanboy. Right? Yeah, but like, that's my only concern with fatal blows is that like, yo, dude, man, they might start charging us for them. But again, NetherRealm has never done anything to make us believe that. Okay, they've never done anything to give us that impression. So I'm not getting mad yet, but I'm just like, they could do that shit, dude. Overwatch, dude, we used to believe in Blizzard, dog. We used to believe in them. And then they Overwatch 2'd us, man. And I'm just like so scared. Like I'm triggered, man. Every time I think about video games, I'm like, dog, they're gonna Overwatch 2 my Mortal Kombat. They're gonna Overwatch 2 it.
I mean, just look at how they did it in MK11. They basically gave them out for free as long as you were good enough at the game.
Dude,
Like-
MK11 did perfect monetization for me. I'm not. You know what? Say what you
I also
want.
think like
Go ahead.
No, I was just agreeing with you. Absolutely, I think that's like perfect. You got a skin you want, cool. You gotta fucking play and get to the fucking top grade, top rank to get it.
Well, for the Combat
Well,
League skins, but I'm saying like the like when they released like the fucking movie skins or whatever. No, the Halloween skins, right? Everybody was like, it's not in the season pass, and I'm like, dude, the season pass said what was in it from the start. Like you're gonna get these characters and these skin packs, and that's what costs $40.
Skin. I
Yeah,
can't even get it.
right. So when they released extra skins and everybody bitched, and I was like, dog, they could have just not released this shit at all. I'm sorry you don't have $4. But, like, I'm kind of glad they released extra skins. And so, like, I'm cool with them adding them in Combat League. I'm cool with them adding extra skins outside of the Season Pass. I'm down for 10 Season Passes, right? I love that monetization because there's no bullshit, right? There's no scam or shenanigans. It's like, dude, here's the Season Pass. You're going to have fucking Havoc and The Undertaker and, like, a bunch of fucking weird, Ninja Turtle or whatever, right? They tell you what it is, and then it's $40. And then when they make other shit, like, buy that too or don't.
Fatal blows after combos. I'm just happy because more as in like you actually see them in game more than just like random situations. Like you can finish a combo with one of these good moves. Like you got to build up for it because it's not regen meter anymore. I'm thinking. So or I seen, I guess. But yeah, so
you know what? That would
suck.
I don't like that if it's not meter regen again. How are they? What is everybody saying about like meter? How it works?
I think it's not meter regen.
It takes 3 bars plus your cameo to be ready to break away. So you have to have 3 bars.
Breaker is basically just you either use this or you're able to do combos.
Oh, that sucks. So they're going back to the MK9, MKX. Like, dude, basically you don't have fucking. Oh, but a breaker costs everything, huh? So, like, in order to do a breaker at all, you can't.
2 bars, I think.
No, they're saying 3 bars and your fucking assist, right? So it costs everything to break, and then you got to build that meter back up. Because I noticed that you start with everything. You start with all your resources, go crazy.
Yeah, you definitely start with everything. Yeah.
So if you get touched and, like, you break.
It's your choice to.
Dude, that basically. No, that's tight, dog. Because they basically deleted breaker. Right? You're basically not going to have, like, you either use breaker right away or you're not going to have it. You know what I mean? Like, because, like, no, think about it this way. You start with all of your resources, and so you have breaker, right? Round 1 fight. If you do one combo with an extension, now you don't have breaker for the rest of the round until you earn that bar back, however it takes. So basically, when they get a touch, they don't have to worry about breaker at all. It removes breaker from the game except for the first hit. But if you use breaker on the first hit, that means you have no meter for the rest of the round until you build that bar back to get like one combo extension. But your next touch won't have an extension.
Like you kind of have to be aggressive and you have to fight. You can't just like do weird shit.
So ass, what do you think is ass about the game, John? Put me on.
You can't just stand back zone. You got to build meter somehow. So
well, no, because if zoning builds meter, because that's the concern I have is if they're going to build meter through
if
like
zoning
moves,
builds meter, then that's trash.
Right? If you because that was how it always worked in 9 and 10 is you could whiff, dude. You could whiff normals in fucking MK9 to fuck, dude. Liu Kang got meter from walking. If you knew how to do the fucking stance cancel like my man X
That'd be terrible if you could walk back the whole game.
Yeah, Liu Kang did that.
On the final patch for MK9, they patched that out. Liu Kang was too fucking ridiculous.
Well, they lowered the amount of meter. They didn't remove it. They just lowered it to the point where it wasn't like basically free bar just for walking.
Yeah, so I would think.
Was he the only one that could do that? Was it?
Standing full screen and zoning and like get build meter at the same time. I mean, it's still just the same thing you've been doing.
Well, no, because that's how zoners work. If you can't get around that shit by now, dude, this genre has been around for like.
Nah, I just mean hit on block and all that's cool, but like walking backwards, nah.
Right. Right? No, well, the thing is, Liu Kang didn't get it just from walking backwards. He had to stance cancel his backdash. So he did get it from moving backwards, but it wasn't just from walking. However, Liu Kang's movement was the stance cancel from the dash, so basically it was his walk speed. So like, and Liu Kang was really fast in MK9. If you got fast with that dash cancel, fucking Liu Kang, he moved like super. He basically had a run button with an execution barrier. And it built meter, and meter is what you use to break. So you have characters that could just spam projectiles or spam movement options like that would just get free meter, and then every time you got a touch, they would break away.
Block it or get hit by it, kind of. I'm cool with that, but like walking backwards, gaining meter, that just sounds, no, don't do that.
Dude, but this game fucking basically calls you a bitch for using meter. No, I love this, dog. That's the tightest shit. Because the game basically says, oh, you want to break a combo? You a bitch. Because now you don't have no meter the rest of the fucking round. Like, oh, you want to break my combo? Okay, all right. Beat me with your toothpicks and fucking dental floss for the rest of the fucking round, bitch. Like, the game basically actively calls you a chump for breaking combos because you have to break the combo before you even fucking get a touch. Because if you get a touch, you're going to amplify and you're going to combo. Dude, that's so tight. Yeah, don't get hit. Damn! Dude, it seems like they're making this game the most, like, hardcore. Like, they're making this game to cater to the hardcores, dog. Just from watching that trailer.
Every time, I was like, MK11 was definitely the training wheels to get everybody into the game, and then now MK12 just like, bro, y'all learned already.
Y'all learned, right? Go watch the 10-minute guides, right? And that's what that's the impression I got, is they said that's why they made it so similar to MK11. Is like, okay, you learned, okay, take what you learned and add a homie, right? Now you got a homie. Oh yeah, now you can't break away. Oh yeah, now you gotta manage your meter.
Like, if you really play this game, you better be ready now, because we about to put everything in here.
All right. I'm gonna head out. I'm just gonna say my one last piece. I feel like this cameo bullshit is a version of what they could have just did with Tag. Maybe Tag is in the game. I don't fucking know. Who knows?
All that broke up. We didn't hear none of that.
All right, hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait. I got you.
He said...
It was breaking up, dog. I didn't hear that. You said something about Tekken and something else. I don't know, man. It's ATL.
He said,
ATL said he wished that the fucking cameo system was a tag instead.
Who is that?
It was bad on my PS5. But anyway, like I was saying. So I'm about to leave. Just a couple of last things. So I feel like this cameo shit is a worse version of Tag. Is what they should have did. Maybe it's in the game. Maybe if it's not, that's a major L on their end, in my opinion. They could have just did Tag. And it's not like other games had assists and shit like this too. I feel like they just took other pieces from other games instead of just saying, okay,
I like that.
Just bring some new shit that people don't really got, or like we gonna fix everything else from other games and shit. So that's just my opinion. I'm still gonna buy it. I already bought it, so I can't really complain too much because they already got my money, but I just feel like this cameo shit is like a worse version of what they should have did, which is like just tag assist, if they were going to go this route with anything. Just my personal opinion.
This is tag assist. You tagging your assist.
Right? Say that again.
This is tag assist.
No, I'm saying with an actual like partner. Like if me and you want to team up and
the just tag team. We still don't know. We still don't know if they have tag team or not.
That's where I'm at.
I'm just speaking on the trailer because I don't know. My personal opinion, I feel as if that was a game mode, that should have been the main thing you were like, broadcasting. But maybe it is, maybe it's not. If it's not, it's a major L. If it is, then it's probably the biggest W of gaming history, in my opinion. So I'm about to head out.
I mean, if they add tag, we don't know until we see, man. They might add tag.
You said gaming history.
Gaming history. But all right, it was good stopping by. I'm gonna head out. Nice talking to you.
Hey man.
Yeah, man.
Bro, you ass.
See you later.
Nigga, you ass.
Right.
See you later, ATL. Thanks for stopping by. You a clown.
I'm gonna say something. I think this is gonna be controversial. I don't want tagging. I want cameos.
I like cameos. Yeah, cameos are hype to me, dude. I like cameos better than tag. I like the fucking whole assist thing, man. I played TVC, Tatsunoko, and that game kind of had the same shit, but you could tag, but like you just had the one assist. That shit was dope.
I was thinking like tag more as in like a 2v2 where like we can go online and get our like without like how people do it online. Instead we could just have our 2 players on one side, 2 players on this side online. He picked this character, I picked that character. And then we go against the team that we're against. I thought that would have been cool, but yeah, tag sounds
somebody said they're doing a live gameplay thing in Mortal Kombat.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm trying to find this live. Somebody said right now they're doing a live review. I'm gonna switch over to that shit, but I don't know. Somebody click a link. Somebody put a link or something. I'll pull it up.
I don't see no link.
Some people have already like posted like gameplay videos, like fucking Uncaged Games.
Well, because there's people that are at the Summer Game Fest playing it right now.
Bro, I seen that, bro. I don't know.
I know like Sonic Fox played it. They like put up like
that was yesterday.
Like mechanics and shit, and like they were speaking about how cool Kenshi and Katana were. Because like
Yeah,
that.
ketchup and mustard were there too. So it's like a lot of people went to Summerfest, but like he said live though. He said like right now.
Like, yeah, somebody said they're doing one right now, but like, ain't nobody.
No man,
Oh,
Pony.
Phoenix is saying no, it's not right now. Okay, so then whatever. Back to the topic. What were we talking about? Mortal Kombat 1. But the ATL was like, he like hijacked the conversation and then dipped because that's what he do. But he don't like that game. He don't like this game, so you know. I think the game looks fucking dope, dude. I can't fucking wait.
I think this is gonna be like the fucking best MK game to date. It looks amazing. It plays amazing. It looks like it plays amazing.
Right?
Let me just say what I'm saying. Like, I think it's probably gonna be the best game because of gameplay.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
understand.
But man,
I'm talking about
fucking
gameplay. I never was disrespecting the gameplay, but I understand people don't like the way it looks. I get that already. Because it does not look as good as MK11 to me. That's what I'm gonna say right now. But the gameplay looks way better than MK11 to me. That's the thing. That's for real.
Oh, somebody said Warner Play did a link. Hold on, Warner Play did a live gameplay.
So I don't know. It just like
30 minutes ago. Send me a link.
Gameplay looks awesome. But graphics wise, MK11 looks crazy good compared.
Dude, for me, like the graphics or whatever, dog. And this is something I was talking about on Reddit, right? Because somebody was talking about how like they were a fan of Eris, the streamer Eris, and I know the guy, right? I've known Eris for like a fucking decade.
I don't know.
Eris, he's a Tekken player, or he was a Tekken player, but now he's just a variety streamer, and he has a lot of fans that don't know that he's like a fucking world champion fighting game player. And so someone was like, holy shit, like seeing that Eris is like actually good at fighting games, like I never knew. And it's like, they're like, he knows so much and like his tutorials and everything are amazing. Like I never had any idea. And I was like, man, that's the beauty of like that's the difference of someone like Eris, like that plays at that high level. Is like they see through the fog of the game, man, and they can explain it. But like from playing with Eris, he taught me how to see through the fog of the game. And now I no longer look at the game the way a casual person does. I look at the game the way a fucking world champion does, right? And so he doesn't look at graphics and all that because like who fucking cares, man? Like I'm not here to fucking look at pictures. I'm here to whoop somebody's ass, right? So
yeah,
like
that's the whole point too, though.
And
people
like
look at graphics because you know it's a million more people that don't play like that.
Yeah. Oh shit. There's a link. Oh, we click it.
Yeah,
It's like so many people that don't play like that. So they gotta do the casual thing.
I mean, I get what Badger's saying. Like the first thing I said here, like, oh, I saw Kenshi. He's a fucking puppet character, and that got me hype. The fucking graphics didn't. The goddamn puppet. The fucking overhead low mix-up, the hard to blockables, that shit, that got me hyped. That shit launched into a full combo and then fucking Kenshi threw his sword, and yeah, that shit got me hyped.
That was the stuff I was excited about.
In the background.
Right?
Yeah,
people are like, oh look, it's smoke
I
back
wasn't even
there.
focused on the graphics most of the part. I was just like, this looks slow. This guy's telegraph. Like when Kung Lao came on and I saw his move for like 2 seconds, I was like, why is he not punching yet?
And then he did it.
And then
doesn't it feel weird to
then
go
I was
back
like,
to 9 when he doesn't have the punches and you're like, damn, this feels weird, Kung Lao not punching people 1,000 times.
Yo,
I wasn't really looking at the graphics. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yo, they Kung Lao stole the fucking Takeda back forward too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did. He did the boom.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Dude, I wonder if he could launch on Amplify with that. I was reading on Twitter that Amplifies are going to work like MK9, so I don't think you can like hit confirm them. I think you have to hit the Amplify at the same time and just kind of YOLO Amplifies.
They showed that shit in the trailer too. You always do that before the move comes out. Then again, like in the MK11 like gameplay and like stress beta and shit like that, Amplify was also before like the move comes out.
So like you do still have a little bit of room to like hit confirm basically. Well, I think it'd be move dependent. I think there are some moves you can hit confirm, some that you can't.
Playing Scorpion until like 3 weeks ago, but when he did that spear with no amplify, I was.
Wait, so Scorpion can combo off a spear again without bar?
He literally pulled him in, didn't do shit, and then comboed off of it. I was like, what? And then put him in the air, then amplified it. I was like, oh, this is perfect.
See, I wasn't
I mean, you
paying
don't even
attention to
need that
that.
shit, man. Yeah, you don't even
I
need
was
that
like-
shit. You don't even need meter to launch.
Yeah,
got
you
the
don't even
fucking
need to go
counter.
in
Yeah.
the air. It was just like Scorpion had the spear, and he could combo literally just by doing spear. So I was
Dude,
like,
Sub-Zero had
let's
like
go.
a back 2-2, it looked like, right? He just did like a 2-hit uppercut and it launched you meterless.
Yo,
Like, that was
move
just a string.
I was like, let's
Man,
go.
Sub-Zero summons a spine and Cole hits you overhead and then launches you.
Right?
That shit's
I
dope.
was like,
Right?
bro, it's
I was like, dude, they brought
literally-
back launching strings? Dude, strings that launch meterless in MK9. That was one of the funnest part of MK9, was like mixing strings with launchers, with fucking combo extenders, like special moves and
Yo,
shit.
we didn't even see a teleport from Scorpion yet, too. So I'm even fascinated by that now.
Hey, we saw Raiden's teleport was fast as fuck.
Different launchers. Yeah, if you saw like 3 different launchers from Scorpion and none of them was teleport.
Right?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, what's the teleport like? You know what I'm saying?
Well, he did kind of have that teleport where he like jumped into the ground and then like came up again.
No,
So maybe he'll be like that.
that's fucking human dash.
That looked like a finisher, though. Like a
Yeah, that's a
that didn't look
combo
like no.
ender.
Wasn't that his
Yeah.
finisher in like Injustice or something? I remember there was one where he like ducked underground and like dashed on the ground like before doing the fatality. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Yeah, I'm probably wrong. Whatever. I don't play Scorpion like that, man. I
You know
really
what that move
don't.
reminds me of? Yo, you know what that move reminds me of? Reptile's dash.
Oh, if Reptile, I have a feeling that Reptile's back, dude. I think
Oh,
it's
he is
time.
back.
Man,
I already know.
Like,
Yeah.
I think I
It's
can't.
impossible.
He was the
Right?
most requested character for MK11 once Molina released. Surely he's gonna get added.
Hey, that link y'all sent me ain't working. Like, it don't work at all.
Scorpion, man, I've been like a Scorpion main since forever, before Kodo, I guess. But like since MK1, and I stopped playing them in MK11 because it was just randomly weird. Because I liked them in DC, I liked them in MK9, and then all of a sudden they took away everything I liked in MK11. So I was like, what?
Man, Scorpion
hope
was
he's
my
a-
dude when I was 12, and then I grew up.
And
Like, once I
I was
found
like,
out that,
listen,
like,
listen.
Scorpion was, like, the favorite character of the most irritating people on the planet, I was like, yeah, I'm
but
never
that's-
gonna main this guy. Never, ever.
he's one of those, like, as long as you live, the hero, like,
Right.
what is that shit term?
Right?
You're the
As
villain
long as
now.
you live the villain or whatever.
Yeah. Scorpion
Right?
is that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
You're the
saying.
hero for too long, and now you're the villain, you know?
Exactly. Like, for me, like, I don't know, man. Like, Scorpion is
E a gente
just...
veio aqui te convencer que a
Oh, what
melhor
the
ideia
fuck?
do
Hold on,
mundo
shut
se
the
inscrever
fuck
no
up. I'm trying to find that link that you guys are talking about with the fucking Mortal Kombat footage. And yeah, you guys just
I've
sent me
never
some...
been a Sub-Zero, like,
Mexican
ever.
shit.
Crazy.
Y'all sent me some, like, Mexican fucking... What the hell is this shit? Man, somebody get me a real link. I can't understand that
That
shit.
Scorpion,
No.
that
it is
Scorpion
legit, like,
tag,
fucking,
though? I
Spanish.
don't know what's going on with that. That might be crazy.
Dude, I like how the fucking cameos are gonna have like different versions, right? People are talking about how Kung Lao doesn't have his hat, but his cameo does. So it's like the cameo would
Yeah.
be great Kung Lao.
Uh,
like, that shit's sick. That shit's sick to me.
Oh,
No,
shit,
man, no,
yeah,
no, no,
that's
no, no,
alright.
no. Kung Lao has his hat. We see in like later on when he's fighting like fucking Johnny Cage, he has his hat. It's just
Yeah,
like
but
that
is it
one
a
part. It's
different
part of
Kung
the
Lao?
story.
Nah, but is that a different Kung Lao?
No, yeah, it could be. That's what I'm
same
saying.
moves
Like,
and everything.
No, I think that's
He
just
had
like
the
a
same
story
moves.
mode type
I
thing.
think
No,
it's
because
different.
they're gonna have
Yeah,
characters.
obviously,
So
yeah.
the cameo isn't the same as the playable character, right? So it's not like, oh, you can have two Scorpions, and it's not that they're gonna have. I don't know if they're gonna have
Yeah, like
alternate
the older
dimension
Scorpion,
ones,
right?
right? It's not like there's two different Scorpions in the timeline. There's only one Scorpion now, so it's either gonna be like an alternate, like the cameo
Like an
character
MK3
is either
Scorpion or
gonna be
something.
an alternate reality or like another. Like Scorpion isn't
That's
who
what
we
I was
think he is.
thinking, yeah.
He's not gonna be Hanzo Hazashi. They already said that he's Sub-Zero's blood brother now. So, like, is he Bihan?
Yeah.
Is he Kuai Lang? Or is he somebody else? Or Sub-Zero and Scorpion, two different people entirely? We don't know that.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's hard to
like
tell.
On the like on the reveal, the Kung Lao that came in for the assist was like did the spin. He was way different than
Yeah.
Kung Lao that was actually in the game. So it's like I think they've just all the cameos could be old school characters, like you said. He was like just pay homage to the classics. And yeah, they just got their moves that like we don't know about, or whoever knows about them, and they just assist. And then the older version.
Right? Like, yo, man, like. I'm
So
hyped
like
for that.
MK3 Scorpion can come out, MK1 Scorpion can come out with only
Dude,
this.
The only thing is they've already said they're gonna have skins for the cameos, and I'm like, all right, how toxic are we getting with this? How bad are cameo skins gonna be? Because like, yo, man, are we gonna have like fucking DOA levels of fucking cameo skins to buy? Because I'm gonna buy them, right? But it's like, yeah, if you want all the skins, it's $1,000. It's like, fuck, man. How many YouTube videos is that gonna be?
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of shit going on for real. I think it's just gonna be like, remember we was talking about like how they should just like keep going with the characters, and this one game should be the only game, and they just keep adding people.
Yeah, like what Overwatch was supposed to be till it got shitty. Like, don't make it free to play. Like, make it still cost $60. Like to gatekeep.
Yeah, but
everybody.
you gotta keep playing the game, and then you just continuously add more things and like, more upgrades.
You know,
Overwatch is still like playable.
I'll be honest, I think that like fighting games should start doing that shit. They release one game and that's the game. That's the fucking game of the decade. You add like a new character every like 3 months.
Yeah, and then
the game needs to be good for that
maybe
long.
like 6 months. Let's say Mortal
like, this
Kombat
game looks like it,
in like 6 months we get Ermac, full character. 6 months later, another ninja. Let's say Tanya.
Next thing you know, we got like a 200 roster or some shit.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Turn it into League of Legends. My thing is though, it can't be free to play, dude. My big thing is it can't be free to play because like the price.
This is already not. So.
Well, it's not, but I'm saying like I don't want it to ever go free to play either because I believe that having a price at least gatekeeps fucking bad elements, right? Like at least having to pay like even if it were on Steam sale, right, for $15.
Like you gotta
like
care about the game.
$15 at least keeps you from like spamming like fucking like Twink accounts and Smurf accounts, right? People do that shit. Like people just go in and hack and not give a fuck because it's like whatever. I get banned, I don't give a shit. When it's free to play, getting banned carries no like merit. It carries no weight.
You're not gonna spend money.
Yeah, I feel like
no
at
money
least
on something you don't want to play.
Yeah, at least a price makes it like, and especially out the gates, right? Somebody that plays Mortal Kombat 1 day one that spends $70 wants to fucking play that game and is probably not going to be an asshole and do shit to get themselves banned or hated by the community. Whereas if the game is free, like who gives a fuck, dude? I'm going to get in there and I'm going to be an asshole. There are people that just want to see the world burn. And like, I feel like free to play just assumes that like bad guys don't exist.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
They can do whatever they want and hop back on the game.
Fucking League of Legends, I think they should like charge like $4 a character. Like I know at the end of the like decade-long fucking run, the game's gonna be like the most expensive shit ever. You gotta, if you want to compete, you're gonna have to spend $500.
No, but I can see them just doing
like
seasons.
The game, you're not gonna spend money though.
Because they could do like Street Fighter and be like, "Yo, this is fucking arcade edition with seasons 1 through 5." Right? They could do that shit. Okay, you know, arcade editions on sale for $15. So basically you can get seasons 1 through 5 for $15. And they're coming out with season 6 next month, right? They do that shit with all other fucking games where it's like all the old shit is going to be fucking discounted, super cheap. And then we're going to release the new fucking expansion, right? Like Warcraft, World of Warcraft. It's like, oh yeah, you could get vanilla, like base Warcraft with the laxed expansion for $20, but the next expansion is going to be $40. They could do that. Say, give you the full package of all the seasons up to now before the release of the new season.
What do y'all think about the generational gap thing, like on the game? I mean, like, do you think they're gonna have like the younger characters that came later in the game? Just think it's gonna be just all classic.
Oh, the combat kids? I don't care either way. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I have no attachment to them.
I don't know if they're gonna like. I don't know if
they're restarting it. They're going to restart with the older characters.
Yeah, but like, do you think they're gonna just add like because of timeline situations, just like, oh yeah, we can bring anybody in?
They're gonna do it in the later game. I don't think they're gonna do it right now. So they do all of it.
Because like,
honestly,
Ermac could be young, Smoke is young, all that stuff. I mean, Smoke is not like the classic. He came later for sure. So
well, from what I'm gathering with the story of the game, right, is that it seems like Liu Kang and Shang Tsung, both the endings are canon, and so the first couple of like chapters are going to be like killing Shang Tsung, and then now that Shang Tsung is gone, because I imagine Shang Tsung's story involvement will be minimal. Because he's the pre-order character. So they're not going to make him the main villain. People would lose their shit if you had to fucking pre-order for the main villain, right? So whoever the main villain is like going to be something else. But the whole story, to me, it seems like Liu Kang, after beating Shang Tsung, starts going and resetting the time over and over to like create his perfect timeline, and it just never works out. So he starts doing the Kronika thing and recruits his own team to like go throughout timelines and create the perfect time. And Liu Kang basically becomes the new Kronika. And like all the characters that he's recruiting, like Scorpion and Sub-Zero, that's going to be basically the mirror of MK11, like Kronika grabbing, you know, Sector
He can
and
bring
Kano.
anybody.
Yeah, because he can get anybody through time. So like he's going to be getting... Well, no, because you see in the first trailer, it shows like Great Kung Lao and Raiden in like ancient times, but in the modern trailer, in the recent trailer, Kung Lao has a hoodie, right? So it's like, obviously it's not ancient times, but it really gives you the implications that they fight in ancient times. So I imagine ancient times are going to be a part of it, and Shang Tsung is at least going to be in the beginning. And Mortal Kombat always does the red herring for their story, right? For Mortal Kombat 9, the red herring was like, oh, we're going to be whatever happens after Armageddon with an entirely new Mortal Kombat universe. Oh, wait, nope. They fucking wiped that shit away in the first 10 minutes and said, nah, we're going back in time and rebooting, right? And then MKX comes out, and MK9 ends with them saying, yeah, okay, we redid Mortal Kombat Trilogy. We're going to do Mortal Kombat 4 now. And then X comes out and does the red herring and says, nope. We're going to do MK4 for like the first 10 minutes, and then we're going into this like whole other story that leads to Dark Raiden. And then MK11 comes out, and MKX ended with Dark Raiden and the fucking civil war with NetherRealm. And you think that's what it's about. And the game comes out, and they're like, Dark Raiden. Yeah, Dark Raiden and the NetherRealm civil war. Yeah, that's just the first 10 minutes. We sort that out in the first 10 minutes, and we move on to an entirely new story with Kronika. So I'm expecting MK1 is going to do the same thing. MK11 ended with fucking Shang Tsung now and Liu Kang, both the Time Lords. And that's going to get resolved in the first 10 minutes. And yeah, that's the red herring. There's actually another villain and another story. That's the actual story. Ha ha, you got swerved. And that's where I see MK1's story being. Just based off the trailers and what they've given us so far.
You got that much of just a trailer?
Because no, I got that much off of fucking playing their games for 10 years and them doing the same pattern.
Oh, I forgot you're old, my bad.
I'm old, motherfucker. MK9 came out when you were alive, so like, yeah, granted you didn't have hair on your nuts, but that doesn't make you like too young to have experienced MK9.
I did play. I just don't got
You don't have a,
no, I forgot what I was gonna say.
You don't even remember what he's gonna say, man. But I think that's where the story's gonna go. I from the trailers that everything is just a red herring, and that the story we think it is isn't what the story is at all. And that the story's going to resolve everything. That all the questions we have, they're either going to be resolved in the first 10 minutes or glossed over, right? Like they fucking, oh, what is the Dark Raiden up to? Yeah, we don't fucking care. We'll gloss over it. He's dead. And now we have good Raiden back for MK11. So yeah, I think they'll do some shit like that. Like Shang Tsung just like gets fucking wiped from fucking time in like the first 10 minutes. And it's like, yeah, Shang Tsung is here. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, the real villain is fucking Liu Kronika or whatever new villain it is. Oh, Naga. Yeah, somebody in chat saying, oh, Naga. What's up, Miracle? Right? I'd be cool with Onaga. I'd be cool with Onaga being the big bad of this game. I fucks with
Who's that? Oh, is that one big dude, right?
Onaga's the Dragon King from
Naga's
Deception.
the Dragon King, bro.
Deception.
Is a big guy. Like,
yeah, well, they're all big. They always have a big guy as the boss. That's why 11 was so different, because it was like a little fucking woman, but she floated, so her hitbox was still big. Like, she still had a big hitbox because she was floating. Like, Moe's still hit her from, like, you know, floating out the sky, so she was still a big character, even though she was a little woman, sort of. Right? He had a big hitbox. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do like after this Time Lord stuff. I don't have any idea, and I'm not speculating. People are speculating. I'm like, why? Why not just like be surprised and have fun? You know, like that's my thing. Is like, why not just be like, oh, this is tight. Like, how fun? I did not know that was gonna happen. I was surprised.
I don't know, man. Yeah. It's never gonna go the way you expect, especially like NRS. At the end of the day, I feel
What's
like
in
none of
oh,
us
no,
play
no,
this
no.
game for like the fucking story. We all here for like the gameplay, right?
Pretty much. Well,
Mm.
no, I'm here for all of it, dude. I love Mortal Kombat all around. Like, I love the lore. I love that the lore is wacky as fuck, and like, kind of like you really have to suspend disbelief for a lot of that shit. But I like that the lore is so like deep. Dude, like they're using story threads and shit that they hinted at in like Mortal Kombat 1 when I was a kid. You know, like when I played Deception and like they revealed that Noob Saibot was classic Sub-Zero in Mortal Kombat Trilogy, like that fucking blew my fucking mind, right? Because that was a mystery that we had been sitting on since Trilogy. And if you, like now in the age of YouTube, you play Mortal Kombat Trilogy and then you can pull up a YouTube video for Deception in 5 minutes. So a new person getting into Mortal Kombat now, but for me, like we're talking about fucking years between then, right? They hinted that classic Sub-Zero was something, and all of us for the longest time were like, oh, he's non-canon, right? Trilogy was like not a canon game, or he was not a canon character, and it's like, no, MK Trilogy is a canon game, and that was Noob Saibot, and like, oh shit, and they had all this story. Yeah, man, that was mind-blowing to think that they thought of that shit and set that shit up like over a decade ago. Like that, I don't know, man. Like MK's lore is pretty tight to me because of that. MK actually cares about it.
Too much.
About to be out of here. Glad to talk to y'all again and all that great stuff. Great podcast. Love y'all, man.
Right? Thanks for
See you,
stopping by.
buddy. See you around.
See you later, Mr. Ponies. We are
Peace,
coming
yo.
up. We are coming up on an hour, which is usually the podcast time. Any final thoughts, gentlemen?
I don't
Can't
think
wait.
the
I'm
game,
gonna lie.
and I'm gonna beat y'all ass. And Caramelized Pony, tweet me when you can. You know what I'm saying?
You suck, bro.
Right.
Yeah, you suck too, bro. Peace.
You can't even beat. I mean, you rage quit like only every
Oh.
match, but it's cool.
I can't wait for you guys to start talking all kinds of shit. I'm SoCal Honey Badger. This is the first episode of the new Combat Pat podcast. That was J-Ro, ATL, Kabbalin, and Caramelized Pony in no particular order. Maybe they'll be back for the next podcast. I know there's going to be a lot of content coming. And keep your eyes tuned to all of my fucking links and shit. And like, comment, subscribe. That was a good ass podcast.
Interesting for real. Yeah.
But I mean, no, where's that gameplay? Let me get that gameplay. Y'all just like, hold on. Somebody said they sent the link in the Discord, so I'm gonna pull that shit up. Yeah, that's that
In
Mexican
Discord?
link, man. That Mexican link don't work, brah. That link is
It's
just Spanish.
working for me. I don't know. Yeah, it's
Trying to get
working.
it.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, there we go, there we go.
Fala, Max.
Oh,
beleza?
shit.
Tudo real que tem a ver com
Damn, okay, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get that shit up. Alright, let's get this shit up. Let's get this shit going. I'm gonna go to time and space. Ooh, oh, delay. There's no sound because it's like in fucking Spanish, right? But this is some actual gameplay. Look at this shit. Okay, alright.
Yeah.
Okay, we got knockdown. Oh, that's what it. Okay, ho, 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 ho.
What you watching? You watching the
Dog.
Sub-Zero fatality?
No,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of stuff like. that
Do
reminds me
you
of
see
MK.
what I'm seeing? Do you see what I
Yeah.
mean, you guys can't see it like up to the minute like I can. Y'all are like delayed on Discord, right? You're just watching the stream. So
No, I'm
I'm just
watching it
gonna.
myself.
Okay, like dog, I paused it. I'll see in the command list. Ice clone. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah,
Dog.
you can meter burn. No, man. You can meter burn ice clone and you get 3 ice clones. Shit covers the whole screen.
No
There ain't
fucking
no getting
way.
in on that.
No way. Okay.
Yeah, I
Bro, this shit's
fucking
gonna be
joking.
so
That shit's
icy.
fucking
This
dope.
shit is
That
gonna
is
be
like fucking
broken.
Justice Fuel ice clone levels.
Okay,
right
you
there.
know what? You keep talking. I'm gonna go get me a cup of coffee. I need to refill my cup of coffee. We got a lot to discuss.
Yo, I'm not
Holy
gonna lie,
shit.
though. That UI does kind of look like a mobile game.
I don't see that shit. What fucking mobile game are you playing that looks
Bro,
this
I
good?
said the UI. I didn't say the game.
Oh, yeah, the UI, yeah, I can see that shit. But that's definitely changed. No, I don't
Oh,
see it.
right. Why Jackson so ugly in this hole?
He's probably just like a cameo character.
Yeah, I think he
No,
came out.
I think they're like fucking Striker, Jax, Sonya, Kano, all them are like cameo specific. While Goro, who has like a whole new design and everything, I think he's like a like an
Like
actual
future and
main
past type
character
shit?
that
No.
have to be. What's that?
Like future and past type shit.
No. I think like the characters where we see like they're like only MK1 skins, like Striker, Jax, Kano, Sonya, those characters. I think they're gonna be like cameo only, and then we see like Goro with a whole new design and everything. I think it's
Yeah.
gonna be the main character. They just haven't announced it.
Also, cameos does have like it does have a command list.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cameos
Okay.
even have fatalities, man.
Sorry, I had to get a cup of coffee and fucking get prepared
it does
because,
have a
yo, we were seeing
fatality.
some crazy shit.
Some 3D era characters, bro. I want to see them get the Fujin glow up.
Fuji. Yeah, dog. I want to see what they do having. They've already basically confirmed it. Ooh, this fatality. Hold on. Let me rewind that. Let me get the sound on this. Hold on. Let me get the sound. Oh, they're going to be talking. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. What do they say? Hold on. Okay. He does an ice
How come they got the
spear.
Mexican guys to do it though?
Ooh. Ooh, that was sick. He spins you backwards on your body half. Dog, that is tight. That is so sick. That is sick.
You haven't seen shit. Trust me,
I
you
need
haven't
to-
seen Katana's fatality. That's
Hold
like
on.
fucking top tier, man.
We gotta hold on. I'm recording this. I'm gonna probably like put this like up because we're getting actual footage. Ooh, Katana looks so sexy. Hey everybody, welcome. We found some footage of Mortal Kombat 1 and we're looking at it and talking about it. Joining me is Cabal Sack and J-Ro. And oh shit. Wait, so what is this like pose thing? That's the loading screen? Is that the loading screen? Is the fucking Clash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
they-
that's
Dude, and then they talk shit? They talk shit during the Clash as the loading screen?
Yeah, they set that shit on Summer Game Fest,
That is
man.
so
No loading screen,
sick!
it's only fucking Flash. Yeah.
That is sick! And then he's like, let me get the homie. Ayo, Kano. Ayo, Kano. Hey, wingman for me. This bitch is fine, dog. Let me holler. Oh, we got a command list. No, run that back. Where'd that command list?
Now
Let me
she
look at
bad
that
for
command
real. I'm not
list.
gonna lie, she's so much better now.
Dog,
Yeah,
hold
that's
on,
me.
hold on. Run that back, right? Look at that. Look at that. Look at them cakes, dude. I'm gonna rewind this shit. We're gonna just take it all in. Look at them thighs! Yo, Katana got legs! Girl got gams! I love it. I love it. The thirst is real. She still ain't got no belly button, but look at the shape. Look at the figure. She looks good. I mean, Liu Kang, I'm sure he's attractive if you're into that, but I'm not. I'm into Katana. Okay, but yeah, I'm sure Liu Kang looks good. Kabbalah, you're into dudes, right? Liu Kang, all right? Does he pass the test?
He passes.
All right, he passes the test. Kabbalah's into the dude, so I defer all of my gayest shit to you. Like,
He ain't no Kenshi, but he
right?
Oh yeah,
Now, Kenshi, I'm not a gay dude, but Kenshi got the Keanu. They gave him the full Keanu, so like Kenshi's hot to me, right? He gets the free pass because I already said like Keanu's the only dude that I think is like attractive, like as a platonic heterosexual way. So like Kenshi having the Keanu look, there we go, good shit. Katana looking bad as fuck. Let's start this gameplay though.
You're platonic me.
Oh yeah, we were looking at the command list. So we got high fireball, low fireball, dragon tail, dancing dragon. So I would imagine dragon tail's a flying kick. Dancing dragon will be the flip kick. So he doesn't have bicycle kick. Odele. I bet you that's a cameo, right? Liu Kang as a cameo will have bicycle kick.
What if you can launch with the bicycle kick?
Katana's fan toss is a back forward 1 input, which is weird because it's usually a fireball input, right? A quarter circle, but now it's a back forward. Fan Nado's a quarter circle back 1, which is kind of the input it's always had. Princess Pirouette, that's that kick move that she usually has. It's not always a special move sometimes. I think in MK versus DC it was, but she does like a little hop, and it's in MK11. Princess Pirouette, so you can kind of figure out what that is. What is bending?
Is that the MK9 move where she does like a fucking helicopter kick?
Yeah,
like,
it's that kind of thing.
You don't ever see it. Yeah, all right then.
But it looks like that's going to be like some kind of combo ender. It looks like she has a command grab, right? 4 down, back, 4 on bending wind. Usually 3 inputs means command grab in NetherRealm games. It's kind of weird that it's a half circle back input instead of like the usual 4 back down or down back forward is usually the input for grabs.
They started doing that shit in MK11, right? With like RoboCop and Molina, where command grab started.
Oh
being
yeah, their
more
command grab is a half circle back. Yeah, so
Yeah.
dude, does Katana have a command grab? That's fucking sick. Dog, that makes my pee-pee hard, dog. I want to do fucking Katana grab combos, man. I want to do fucking grabs with Katana. That's so sick. Okay, we got the command list.
I wonder what her grab looks like though.
Yeah, okay, so like there's her special moves and oh, these are the cameos. Okay, so that's how okay, so you have forward in R1, you have back in R1, and then you just have R1. So you have 3 like cameo moves. Oh, and then there's the cameo fatality. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, and there's a cameo throw too.
So like you basically hit either the raw button or so it's the amplify button. It's the meter burn button. You hit R1 and you can hit forward or back or neutral R1 and that's your 3. And then you have like the fatality, which is like down R1. That's interesting. So yeah, dude, the cameos are gonna be like a variation. You're getting. It looks like this Kano variation or cameo has 3 moves and a cancel. I think that's Kano. I don't know what character he picked, but. Let's see ball and knife toss and eye laser, so it looks like Kano's moveless. So he's got 3 full fucking moves that you can throw on any character. That's basically the variation. In MKX, that's what it was. 3 or 4 moves added onto your base character. So now your character is just a base character, and then you add like 3 or 4 special moves from your cameo. So you're basically, your character is a hybrid Liu Kang and Kano. That's fucking tight to me.
Looking from like what other people said.
Hold on, one at a time.
Cabal. All right. So looking at what other people have been saying about this game, cameo is like really important for like everything, for like jump in, neutral, pressure combos. So it's gonna be interesting, right? Especially within like the balance, since like breakaway is or like breaker, sorry, is all 3 bars plus the cameo, and then after that you're gonna have to somehow get a hit without a cameo, despite you having to need a cameo to get in. It's gonna be very interesting, I think.
Yeah, man. Like they're gonna open up. So, hold on, I'm just gonna play more gameplay. Let's take a look. Or wait, hold on. J-Ro, did you have something to say? Is that J-Ro still in here?
Yeah.
Or somebody was gonna say something. He
saying,
forgot. Whatever. Moving on. Let's look at the rest
I
of
always
the stuff.
forget, my bad.
Hold on. Okay, I don't care about they're talking about the command list. I'm gonna just kind of scoot through that. That's cool that cameos have a command list. No, it's in another language. But it does show the damage and where you have to block it. So that's kind of cool. I wonder what kind of like cameo punishes. Okay, here's some gameplay. Here's some characters on screen. Okay, that fan toss animation was literally the MK11 fan toss animation. So right there, I can tell you they're reusing animations and assets from MK11. Because like that's her literally her fan toss from MK11. I know that animation, how much I played it.
It's like MK.
Well, no, I'm saying that they're going to reuse some animations. I don't have a problem with that. A lot of people think it's cheap and lazy, but no, as a player that plays at high level, I want those familiar animations, right? I want to be able to recognize them so I know what the fuck I'm fighting without having to fucking look at the command list and learn anything. Day 1, I could be like, oh, that's Katana. She throws fans. Oh, that's the fan. Oh, I know how to deal with that one. That looks just like MK11. Yeah, I can fight that. So as a high-level player, I appreciate it.
But there's only so many ways you can animate a fan toss.
Pretty much, right? Let's move on. What else we got? Let me go back. Come on, man. They're doing a lot of talking about these command lists. This video is like 20 minutes long, and a lot of it's just the fucking command list video. Or them talking about the command list. Okay. All right, they don't know any strings. That's cool. Liu Kang doesn't have a nunchuck on his uppercut? Okay, we got an air-to-air. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, so the problem I see, go ahead, and then I'll give you the problem I see.
All right, Liu Kang ain't got no nunchucks. I think they dropped like the whole weapon shit in this game.
Well, he's got fire god powers, so like, why would he need nunchucks? Yeah. Right?
Yeah, but, fuck nunchucks. You can summon a literal fucking fire dragon. Who needs nunchucks?
Right? But no, what I was saying, the problem I have with a lot of these early, and this is why I wasn't really so like hyped to like watch this, is because everybody right now is bad at the game. I don't know who these guys are that are like watching this, But maybe they're pro MK players from whatever country that this is. So I'm not saying that these guys are bad players, but like none of us have played this game, so we're all bad. So it's kind of hard to get a feel of like how a character is gonna look, right? You see him like getting an air to air, and then like he has no conversion. You know, like let me rewind that, right? We rewind that, and we get an air to air here, and like yeah, no conversion. He's got nothing. Then it's like okay, I can kind of see what Katana does, but like. These guys aren't good, and they can't even like dash in to convert because maybe they're not used to the timing. I'm not saying they're bad at fighting games. I'm just saying that it's hard to gauge what the game is going to be like from these, and that's the problem I have with these early release footage things. But it's cool that we get it. Look, he got a launch. He got nothing to follow up that launch. Right, we're whiffing buttons. I like that movement.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the walk, right? That was just stepping. That's very fast movement.
Yeah. The whole game is just walking. Dashes are committal. You can't cancel them.
So it looked like her normal back step was like a back dash. It just didn't have range, right? Let's look at that shit again, right? Hold on. Oh, we got to get through all this. Okay, look, that's the movement, right? Right? That was her back step. That back step, look, that's fast, dude. That's like almost Tekken levels of like fast. Like that's almost like wave dash fast, right? If you were to, I wonder if you could wait. Oh, you might be able to wave dash kind of like in Smash, how you have to fucking hit the forward and then neutral, right? To wave dash. I don't really play Smash, but that's what somebody told me. Dude, you could maybe wave dash with this where you hit forward, neutral, forward, neutral, forward, neutral, forward, neutral, because their normal step is fast as fuck. So if you could cancel a forward step with a forward step, that would be really fucking fast to like wave dash with. But you would have to be careful not to hit it too fast to get an actual dash.
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Here, let's play some more. Let's see what else we got, all right? We got jumps look good. Jumps look nice. What was that? Hold on, that was like some weird. He hit her with something out of the. Oh, it was Kano. Oh, that was tight. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see? Oh, you didn't see that. Okay, let me tell you what got me hyped. You could delay Kano ball, right? So like, let me rewind that, run that back, right? So look, he gets hit with a fan. Calls in Kano, delays the Kano, right? She's doing shit and he's on the other side. Look, getting fucked up. Dog, he could have let go of the Kano ball. If that hit would have converted, he could have let go of Kano ball and got a fucking combo break. Look, it stopped her fucking string. Dude, there's so much shenanigans you could do, dog!
Dude, I'm going through Twitter. You literally cannot teabag no more. It gives you a taunt.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, just do the slow teabag. They'll never get rid of teabagging. You just do the slow teabag. If you hit down.
Yeah, possibly.
Just down once, get up, down again. Can't get rid of teabags. They have to get rid of the down button. They have to get rid of crouching. Right? You have to have a fighting game with no crouches. Then you have teabagging gone. But if I can crouch, I'm a teabag.
Yeah, the taunt animation input thing. It's down. So you can do like down, forward, down. And like still teabag. So yeah.
Right? Man, they can't get rid of teabagging. We do it for the culture. We'll figure out a way, dog. You can sit there and pussify on Mortal Kombat, but we'll figure it out.
Teabag fatality badger. Man, if I can't teabag,
dude, it's because fucking video. Kids are fucking bitches now, dog. They get their feelings hurt and they cry, and then I get fired from influencing, streaming, and whatever. Right? It's just like, oh, you teabag me. He's toxic. Man, that's what I said. No, I'm gonna gatekeep the fuck out of our community. Like the second I get a whiff of fucking pussification, like the second I get a breeze of like bitch assfulness, I'm like, yeah, nah, fucking ban them on site. Like if they're just like gonna complain and be a whiny motherfucker, get them out of here. Fuck it. If it's just like 5 of us up in here being sweaty and talking shit, then it's 5 of us being sweaty talking shit. But we not changing our culture to be fucking accepting. We not trying to include everybody. Fuck that. Some people need to be excluded. Look, see, no conversions, man. Like, this is tough. Ooh, I like that fan move is sick, dude. Oki setups for days. Dog, these guys, like, I mean, I get that they don't have time to really, like, go into depth, right? They're just looking. They're just trying to see the animations, right? But it's like, as soon as I see all that fan lift, fuck, that shit is so sick, dude. You could fucking set that shit on Oki. Like, here, watch. I'm going to play, right? And then we go back. Look at this fan move, right? This, right? From full screen. Boom. Get the fucking launch, right? That shit, you could get a knockdown, and she had enough time to fucking... She didn't, but she could have walked forward and put that shit right on his ass and caught him out of the air. I mean, she did catch him out of the air, but she could have caught him deeper or earlier in the jump. Not deeper. Earlier in the jump. And gotten maybe a bigger conversion off of that. Like, oh, dude, there's so much dirt.
Oh, shit is dope.
Badger, you're gonna love this shit. Hold on. I'm gonna put this shit in the live chat.
Okay, I'm gonna play
There's like
more.
actual combos and shit in this link.
Oh wait, you got tech? Oh, hold up, we're gonna pull up the tech.
Not tech. It's not tech. It's like fully like licensed like upload from a GameStop. Well, like it like
Hold on, let me
actual
pull up
people
this
playing
chat
the game.
on here.
that
Oh,
are
hold on.
bad.
I don't need to pull it up there. Let me pull it up from here. All right. Let me get this chat. Let me get this link
Well,
going.
Sub-Zero, like, so
wait, this
cool.
is like combo footage? Oh, dude, if this is combo footage, I fuck with that. I fuck with all kinds of combo footage. Can I turn on the sound?
I
Like, is it
think
gonna have...
it's a CPU versus an actual person, right?
When I voiced Prime
It's
This is-
the very
it's
first
that.
time,
What the
You
fuck
can
is
see that
this?
with the actual person fucking sucks ass, but the CPU is still doing like links and shit.
Okay,
And
let's
like
see.
they're
Hold
showing
on.
off the moves.
All right, I'm playing it now. Sonya Blade. I love Jax the way... Dude, this... Gay Mansion. Dog.
The Temple of the Elements.
Dog, I want to fight. I want to fight somebody at a gay mansion.
Holy shit, this game looks fucking dope, man.
This shit is
Nah,
hype.
I'm
I'm sorry, dog. Ooh, that was sick. Oh, he launches off of that. Please tell me you can launch. Okay, we got Ice Clone. Okay, there's Ice Clone.
Busted as like 3 ice clones or something, right?
That's okay. There's a teabag. I'm not seeing no combos. I'm seeing strings.
They're
just
gonna
do
start
it.
doing combos later on.
Okay, I want to see some dope shit, dude. I want to see something dope because this is... Dog, he woke up with down 2, bro. This is not the fucking high-level gameplay I was expecting.
No. It's
Bro,
not even bait.
bro, wake up Ice Ball at round start?
No,
Okay.
but like legit, get to like minute 30 seconds. Liu Kang's gonna start doing some fucking combos.
30 seconds. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Minute 30. Okay, minute 30. We got 8 more seconds. Let me see the hype. Woo! He did the air Vegeta! He did the air Vegeta! Okay, let me see this.
That's like what Fujin did.
Oh, yeah! Look at that shit! Dog, he interrupted that shit. He interrupted the fucking super. He was like, you are a bitch and you have to die.
There's no, what's it called? There's no shield on the Fatal Beat.
Yeah, no more armor. You can't do that shit on Lake of No More.
Damn. You know how much I relied on that, bro?
God, this looks so beautiful.
Not
Ooh, that was sick. That was just string into special. It was sick. Okay, there's the armor.
Yo, you get... Speak Katana Fatality, that shit's fucking dope.
Yo, this is a way better video to fucking analyze.
Not for real.
Look at Jax! Look at that motherfucker! That motherfucker! Oh, okay, she's got the fucking uppercut move again. Ooh, look at that back 4! Look at that back 4! Dog, Katana about to have that nooch!
Is back for the sleep?
Oh, that's some kind of like armor thing.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking rough when they get to the Kenshi part. This shit's hype.
Alright, let me see some combos though, man. This is just string. Okay, here's a fatality. How long is this video? 6 minutes?
Fatality. Kitano wins.
Yeah, this is the CPU. This shit ain't gonna do like fucking high level ass fucking combos.
Right?
They're gonna show off like.
No, but
It
that's
is
how
showing
you
the
know,
gameplay.
like, really based on Kombat.
Yeah, it's gonna be better than watching like two people that haven't never touched this game play it.
Ooh, what was that? I like it. Oh, he gets to summon the homie! Ooh! Oh! Carl Clover, that bitch! Damn, he did the Carl Clover!
Yo, man, Kitana
Oh, shit. Damn!
Well, Jack was throwing her ass around.
Okay, okay. You got a back four, back four. He can combo on the back four with the Carl Clover!
Yeah, I fucking told you you love it, man. You got fucking overhead low.
The mix! Yo, he's gonna mix so bad! Nice, nice punish, AI. Nice punish. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Nice anti-air. Oh, you can't convert? You're just gonna let him do the fatality. Okay. Okay, so these are the fatal blows. Oh, dude! That's sick. I'm sorry, that's sick. That shit was tight. What the fuck is that? Oh, what the fuck was that? Yo, this ain't even right.
They're probably gonna do the same thing every fatal blow, right? It just depends on the combo of the
Oh, in
person.
her mouth? Ooh!
What the fuck?
In the pussy! He put it in the pussy! I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with fucking this game. I'm done with it. I don't even want to fucking. I don't even want to be existing in the universe. This is too much.
Fight.
Yo, okay. We got a slide.
Bro, but Jax is only.
Ooh, that was tight.
Oh my god! Dude, Jackson's fatality is fucking amazing!
Wait, they're gonna show Jax's fatal? Okay, I need that. I need that. This guy's just mashing out that
Jax
string.
doesn't have metal armor.
I bet you there'll be a metal Jax cameo. I bet you. Cameos open it up for all kinds of shit to go. Or you can punish cameos. He hit Sonya. He hit her.
Oh, you need to hit Jax.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can fucking what's it called? Face swap for projectiles or cameos, but you still get the fucking damage. You just don't get like the hit animation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's gonna be some fucking sex to that shit.
Damn.
Well, it doesn't look like no broken shit. It doesn't look that way.
Fuck, that was clean. What are people talking? Oh, he has a standing 4-4. What are people talking about? This game doesn't look dope.
Bro, Sonya.
Oh, Big Jax! Oh shit, Big Jax!
Fatality. Sub-Zero wins.
Dang, they gave us Big Jax. Okay.
Oh, he
Yeah.
stomped him, bro. It's like, what's that
Alright.
brutality with the missiles?
Right? Oh yeah, we had to fucking kill him with the missile from full screen to
Yeah.
get the stomp. Dude, that
That's
shit
Yeah,
was
but this
so
is like
sick.
a fucking classic fatality, man.
Dude, you like think about, okay, like I'm already brainstorming tech, right? So Kenshi has a fucking summon that's like, that summons like Carl Clover, right? So if you ever played a game called Blaze Blue, the character named Carl Clover who has a fucking robot sister, I forget her name. I
She
think it's
bad?
like Ignis or something. No, she's not bad. She's not bad. Nah, she not. There is a chick that uses a robot. She bad as fuck. But it's not Carl, right?
Right, but the robots, that don't really count.
No, but the thing is, so his whole thing is he summons the robot or activates her, and then he can move, like you hold a button to control the robot and you can move her, and like the different things you can do with that button do your different moves. So like if you hold the button, you control her and then you can walk forward or backward. But if you just hit forward in the button, then she does a move. Hit back in the button and she does a move, and you can charge the moves. So he would do shenanigans like pressure you and then release the fucking robot move and then go back in and pressure you again. And it looks like that's how Kenshi works, is that he summons the fucking homie and then he can kind of, the homie kind of like follows him, but it looks like he can place it as well and control
Wait,
it.
so will he be a zoning character or no?
No, it looks like he's going to be a
No,
lockdown character. He locks you down because that's how Carl works.
Like a bitch in this game.
In Blaze Blue, what Carl did was he would
shit.
fucking use the puppet to keep you in place while he would just basically pressure you to death. And it looks like that's what Kenshi's gonna do. Is like when he's using the puppet, he loses access to his long range moves. But but using the puppet, he can use the puppet to get in and then pressure and then call the puppet and then use the puppet again to reset the pressure, which is what Carl Clover did. And so that looks like it's going to be he looks like he'll be a very technical, execution heavy character. I don't think that he's going to be very easy to use because you're basically controlling two characters at once, and then you add on cameos, and that's where my brainstorming is going, right? You take Kenshi with those charged and delayed fucking spirit moves, and then you add delayed Kano Ball on top of the character already running around and fucking being kind of fast and, that's what I'm saying is people are looking at this game and they're not thinking about it in fucking 4D, right? The assists really change shit. And so I'm looking at these moves and I'm like, yo, with an assist to cover that, you could reset and re-loop your pressure over and over and over, right? You could sit there and summon the fucking spirit, go in, charge the spirit, use your pressure, right at the end of the pressure, let go of the spirit move, call in your assist, charge the assist, go in for another fucking string, let go of the assist, summon the spirit, hold the spirit, go in for a string, let the spirit go, dash in, go in for a string, summon the assist, hold the assist, dash in for another string. You see how it just kind of leapfrogs over and over and over. That's how Carl Clover played. What's that?
Do you need bar for that or no?
Well, Carl Clover would have to do different resources in Blaze Blue. He couldn't just do it forever, and there were gaps and things there were ways to escape it if you knew the matchup, but if you didn't know the matchup, you were basically getting tag teamed by two characters, and in this case, it would be three characters. You're just getting tag teamed, hold and block, and then Carl had moves to side swap to because it was a back to block game, right? He would side swap and make you block the wrong way and mix you up like that on top of overhead low. This game doesn't have back to block, so I imagine it'll have overhead low off of that. So you could set up pressure strings with your cameo and your fucking spirit and then go for mix-ups, because Kenshi's going to have built-in lows no matter what. Even if he can't convert off of them, you can still do a down 3 to mix them up and force a grab.
No, you already saw that you can convert off that fucking AI video from the sweep.
But that's what I'm saying is even if you couldn't convert.
From the gameplay reveal too. From the gameplay reveal too. He had a low until the spirit comes in with the overhead and it launches for a full combo.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying
this guy got some fucking real dope shit.
I'm saying that even if he didn't have ways to convert off of a low, he's still going to have a down 4 and a back 4. He's still going to have some sort of low to kind of to enforce his mix-up, and harass his opponent. But yeah, it's Kenshi, and if he's anything like MK9 or MKX Kenshi, he's going to have launchers off of overheads and lows. He's just going to fucking destroy you. So, I imagine if the game's going to have overheads and lows and, really easy ways to mix people up, then Kenshi's gameplay isn't really going to be about pressure. It's going to be about, I'm going to set up my fucking dude to, cover me going in and mixing you up, and then you're going for a ride. And that's so fucking tight. I'm
Not
sorry.
for real, yeah.
That shit is tight.
I didn't like the idea of cameos at first. That's because I didn't even know what it was, not gonna lie.
Right, because people are thinking, they're not thinking in 4D, man. You're not thinking in Spanish. And J-Ro, you speak Spanish, so I'm disappointed in you, right?
What you mean I'm not thinking in Spanish? Spanish and fighting games are different.
Exactly, that's your problem, right? Mexicans play fighting games too, bro. But I digress. What I'm saying is a lot of people have to divorce your mind from the way Mortal Kombat 11 played and completely separate yourself. When you're coming up with your strategies, when you're building your neutral tactics and setting up your pressure or your mix-ups or your zoning, you really have to take cameos into play. And because cameos are very modular, right? A cameo changes things, right? You get a cameo that has a bunch of projectiles and you put it on Kenshi and now he's a zoner. Or if you put a cameo in that has multi,
a lot.
Yeah, you put in a cameo that has a multi-hitting karate combo. Now Kenshi is a pressure monster. So it's it really changes up the matchups probably about as much as variations did, if not more so. Because think about it this way, dude. Now you basically can combine characters, right? You could have Liu Kang with Ice Ball. Because they said Sub-Zero is going to be a cameo, right? Imagine Liu Kang with Ice Ball. How is that not mind-blowing? I don't see why people aren't hyped for that.
Because he don't fuck with ice, right? He's fire.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
just
that'd be
having
cool.
that move, right? Liu Kang never had a capture move, right? Liu Kang doesn't have Ice Ball where it freezes you in place and he can continue a combo, right? Liu Kang usually had to like launch you and then that would kind of scale your combo, or like he would get like a string and then into a launch, and like he didn't have like a recapture. So like take for
Like, can you
example,
mix up with cameos too
yeah,
or no?
that's what I'm saying is Liu Kang could do a fucking string into a move that leaves them standing, combo that into Ice Ball, extend his combo like with the cameo instead of bar, then do another fold-on jump in, and then do the launch with the amplify, right? So like he's gonna get like 2 extensions before he even has to spend bar. You know what I mean?
Man, yeah,
like
you're right.
that's what I'm saying is people aren't even thinking about the game in terms of what we have seen. They're trying to compare it to MK11, and I'm like, no, dude, this game gives you options because I can sit there on a clean jump in, right? Say I do jump in 2 into a string, right? The string is back 3 1 4, right? So I do jump in 2 back 3 1 4 into a special move, into an amplify, and then like uppercut in MK11, right? Uppercut because you're gonna break away. And like that's your combo route. Whereas in this, I can sit there and if I'm Kenshi, I can summon the dude, charge it, jump in, do a jump in string into a special move, release the dude does a launch, relaunches again, I go in, do an air to air, fucking combo into my assist, which is Sub-Zero, freezes him in place, do a neutral jump punch to relaunch again, and then combo into a fucking amplify that gives me extra damage, maybe even another relaunch into another fucking move. And at any point, I can rearrange and flowchart that. I can be like, oh, I didn't get the jump in. Let me not do the ice ball. Oh, I didn't get this. Let me hit confirm to that. Oh, I have this spacing, so let me change this combo here, and I'll do the jump punch earlier, so that way it doesn't scale. You know, we don't know how scaling is going to work. We don't know how damage scaling or hit stun scaling is going to work. So,
But
like,
some of the combos, they look like they do hit a damage.
but I'm saying this is going to allow a lot of like kind of improvisation. You can really make up
Like
your
some
combo paths.
combo, yeah.
Yeah, you can make up your combo paths on the fly depending on the situation, which is something that MK11 did, but was negated with Breakaway. Breakaway just kind of destroyed, like, you know, changing your combo depending on positioning and all that.
This one?
Well, it looks like Breakaway is just your homie comes out and breaks you out of the combo. But
Oh,
we already
yeah,
discussed that it takes your whole bar and your cameo, dude.
But you can regenerate it like the same round. You gotta wait until the next one.
I don't know. It doesn't really
You gotta
like.
build that shit back up.
Right here, let me turn down the
That same
sound.
round then?
But how do we build?
No, you gotta build that shit up.
Okay, yeah, okay,
Yeah,
there it is.
It's like MKX and MK9.
So like, I watched that Kenshi. If you watch that string, he ends it with some sort of amplify move that uses a bar, but the string he was using beforehand, right? So like, let me get rid of the. Oh, hold on. Get rid of the YouTube bar. Oh shit, I can't. Well, the fucking play bar is covering up the health bars and meters because it's YouTube and it's not the actual game. But you see him do a string and then it builds meter on the 2 hits of the string, and then he does a special move that amplifies and that spends a bar. I'm wondering if you get bar from whiff though, because if you get bar from whiff, that's going to be pretty big, right? So we gotta.
That'd
Hold
be
on.
crazy.
Hold on. Did he get bar from that grab miss? Let me see if grab whiff gave him bar. We got a knockdown. We got some moves going. There's an uppercut. So let me see. I'm looking for bar on whiff. Katana's full bar. She's got full butter. So
The bar's the white part, right? On
yeah,
top of the
I'm
health.
seeing that he's just doing hits. Let's see. That's round 2. Long ass fucking pre-round fucking shit. Yeah, man. Just get me back to the spot where he whiffed a move. Damn it. Whiffed a grab. Nope. Wait. The YouTube thing. Okay, hold on. I'm going to rewind this quite a bit. I'm going to hope my mouse gets out of the way. I want to see the play. There we go. Okay. Goes for an uppercut. Gets a grab. Okay. That's a special move, so that got bar. That got bar again. That got bar. Down poke. Grab did not get bar. He whiffed the grab and it didn't give him bar. So it doesn't look like you're going to get bar from normals. So just pressing buttons won't give you bar, but special moves give you bar on whiff. Which means that zoners are going to be nasty, dude. Zoners are going to be tough because zoners will get bar from spamming special moves because that's what zoners do. They spam projectiles. That's going to give them meter to spam more projectiles.
Damn, but Jack's still not playable, so like I don't know if I'm gonna get the game for real.
You a bitch. Shut
I'm
up.
that petty.
You
about
get in
it,
the
no,
game.
no.
You gonna have Jax with whoever you want. Whoever your waifu is, you can now play
Yeah,
as
but like
your
you can't
waifu.
even play like that actual character. I mean, yeah, you can play him, but like you can't do all the
Yeah,
stuff with him either.
well, I'm gonna wait and see what other characters they got, man. Because like, dude, if they bring back Havoc or fucking, dude, if they bring back
Oh,
Havoc, he's
Havoc.
gonna be so
I forgot
sick.
about Havoc.
You know what I mean?
I
There's
played
so
him, like,
many
one time.
characters. Like, yeah, it sucks not having Jax. He's a fucking video game icon, not even a Mortal Kombat icon. He's a video game icon. So it sucks not having him. But, dude, they have so many other cool characters that, like, I don't think I'll miss them. I feel like Mortal Kombat really is a 4-character roster. If you got Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Katana, and Molina, that's Mortal Kombat. Like, anything else is fluff. But if you have those 4 characters, then that's Mortal Kombat. It's not Mortal Kombat without the ninjas. Yeah, but Mortal Kombat
Yeah,
Deadly
it's gonna be
Alliance
cool.
didn't have Liu Kang, but you know what it did have? Sub-Zero, Scorpion, and Katana. And then they brought back Molina for Deception.
Scorpion.
You can't really have the game without those like those.
You
4,
gotta
right?
have Sub-Zero and Scorpion, and then I put Katana and Molina in there because we saw what happened when they tried to not have Molina in 11. I imagine that
Yeah, they
Katana's
brought her
fan
back
base
in
will be just the same.
DLC right there, yeah.
Yeah, so I imagine Katana's fans will be just the same. So I feel like the ninjas, the 2 gendered ninjas, the men ninjas and the woman ninjas, have to be in the game. Other than that, everything is off the table. Anything could be anything, right? Because, like, there's games, every character has sat out a game. Every character in Mortal Kombat history has sat out a game. There isn't a character that's been in
Damn.
every game. You could
How many
make the
times has Jax stood
argument.
up?
You could make the argument that Sub-Zero has been in every game, but canonically Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat 1 and 2 is 2 different people. Because Mortal Kombat 1 is Bi-Han, who turned into Noob
But it's still
Saibot.
Sub-Zero.
Right, so there was a Sub-Zero character in every game. It wasn't the same dude, but there was a Sub-Zero.
Yeah, but I
However,
think it still counts because it's still Sub-Zero. You feel me?
yeah,
Like,
so Sub-Zero is the
Yeah.
only character that's been in every game. Everyone else has sat out at least one game. Every single character. Name a character, and I'll tell you what game they sat out.
Jax.
Jax, he sat out Deception until they added him back in for Unchained. Also, he sat out. Yeah, that would be the only game. He sat out Deception until he was added into the Unchained expansion. He sat out Deception.
So Unchained was like
No, actually, shit. He was even in MK versus DC.
Yeah, he was in MK versus DC. Yeah, Jax
He
would have
was,
been.
I remember
Jax
he
has
was
been in
there.
every game since MK2. He wasn't in MK1, but he was planned for MK1. They actually have notes from John Tobias, who wrote the story, that had notes about Jax being a character, and it was pretty much the character. It was basically Jax and Stryker put together. Like, he was going to be a cop, and he was going to be, or like kind of like a cop, like related to Sonya, and like be a black dude. And he was
Black
going to
Lives
be.
Matter.
Yeah,
That's
they
my-
ended up cutting him from MK1 because in the story they said that Sonya kind of fulfilled, because the whole point of the Special Forces is to be the skeptics that don't believe in magic or any of that, right? So they said that narratively Sonya fit that bill of being the technology person who doesn't believe in magic. So they were like, we don't really need Jax in for the story for this one, and that's why he came in MK2 where Sonya wasn't in. And then after that, they became iconic, and like now they don't really fulfill a role in the story. They're just iconic MK characters who had to be there. Yeah. So yeah, like, it sucks not having a character. I get it. I'm cool with cameos. I've been playing this franchise long enough that I don't really have a favorite character, right? Like, I mean, Kung Lao is like kind of my favorite character. I didn't really start playing him until like MK9. Like, he wasn't traditionally a character.
I felt
that
he's
played
cooler
in
than Liu
MK.
Kang.
Yeah, like Liu Kang was really my main for the longest time. Like, Liu Kang and Scorpion were like the 2 characters. It's like, okay, I want to get serious. We'll play Scorpion, but like if I get beat with Scorpion, like then I'll pull out Liu Kang and be cheap. And like, so yeah, I considered myself like a Liu Kang, Scorpion, Katana main, or not Katana, Molina. Molina I've always played. Molina's always been my character. But
He
like,
dead, so like,
yeah, but like Kung Lao, like I'm known for Kung Lao now, but he wasn't really a character that I played. So it's like if Kung Lao was gone, but like I had Molina, I'm cool. If I don't have Molina, whatever, dude, I'll just play whatever character. I'm used to my favorite character not being in the game, that it doesn't bother me anymore.
No, I'm not.
Oh shit, I don't even have a
That's
character.
heartbreaking
My
to me.
main in 11 is fucking Spawn. I don't know
Spawn is
why, but I
ass.
think he ain't coming back.
Yeah, I main
Spawn is a
Predator
bitch.
in X. So yeah, them fucking guest
Predator
character
was a hoe
blues.
too, bro.
But see, that's why I hate
No,
guest
no, it wasn't
characters,
Predator.
man.
It was Alien, the other one.
Oh yeah, Alien was dope too. But I'm saying that's why I hate guest characters, because you spend all this time learning a character and mastering them, and it takes years to get fucking good at a character. And like if it's Alien, you're like guaranteed to never see that guy again. Like what's the point of mastering this guest character if like it doesn't matter like next game? Like you'll never see Alien. Sometimes they'll bring back moves, you know, like there are characters that like Rambo was similar to Predator, right? But like it's never the same.
Oh
And
yeah, yeah.
it's like, yeah, like, I don't know. I don't like guest characters. I would rather they just bring back a character that I know will be back, right? Bring back Shao Kahn as DLC instead of a guest character. Because at least with Shao Kahn, I instantly know he's got shoulder charge, he's got fucking up helmet, you know, and he's going to be back. So if I spend a year practicing and mastering him, there's a chance he'll be in a future Mortal Kombat. People that practice and mastered fucking Leatherface are never going to fucking practice and master. They're never going to play Leatherface again.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yo, yeah. Sub-Zero is Bihan in this game. Like that's confirmed.
Noob Saibot,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Or no?
Okay. So then maybe Scorpion is Kuai Lang.
Oh,
Maybe.
Yeah.
He's not in
Because
the
they said
build,
that
he
they're
ain't got no
blood
info.
brothers. They said that Sub-Zero
Yeah.
and Scorpion are blood brothers now. So maybe
But how does he
Kuai
become
Lang
black?
is. How does he become black? I don't think
Yeah,
Scorpion
how does
is
he get
black.
black? No, but like he turned into Noob Saibot, right? No.
Well, we
actually,
don't
Yeah,
know,
Bihan.
man. We don't know because Bihan turned into Noob Saibot, not Kuai Lang.
Yeah, Bihan. Yeah,
Yo,
my bad. I
maybe
forgot.
we ain't got no Noob Saibot no more.
Right? Maybe they killed
Shit,
it
that's gonna
up.
be dope.
Nah, they gonna bring him in for another timeline.
No, I could imagine them
Do some bullshit
retiring the
like that.
character. I could see them retiring the character because it's named after the two founders, one of whom isn't even fucking there anymore. Right? It's like, why am I going to have this character named after John Tobias who hasn't worked here in 20 years? So it's like, yeah,
Not
I
for
could see
real.
them. I could see them killing off Noob Saibot and never bringing him back. Just like, yeah, he was fun. He's a cool character, but yeah, John Tobias, he makes his own games elsewhere now.
For real?
Oh, I don't know. He made that fucking Tao Fang, and then that was it. We never saw him since.
Oh, I thought he died. Yeah, I thought he just.
No, dude,
No,
I
he's
follow him
alive.
on
What do you
Twitter,
mean
bro.
died?
I follow
I
him on
don't know. He
Twitter,
just disappeared.
right?
They don't even know about him. I think.
Speaking of disappearing, I actually got to cut the stream here.
Mm.
But let me catch up with chat. I'm gonna get out of Discord. I'm gonna give a shout out to Kabalin and J-Ro in this fucking gameplay breakdown. Thanks for stopping by, guys.
For sure.
They have like
Oh, my
social
pleasure,
media
dude.
things, right? You should follow them or something. I don't know, man. We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have Twitters or
Not
whatever
for real.
yet. Follow
Yeah, I have a
J-Ro on
Twitter, it's,
Twitter.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
still got
my-
Twitter. I don't use it though, but that would be funny.
I got a Twitter. It's at TC the Tomb. The fucking Badger's probably gonna hating me for plugging it in, but yeah.
No, dude, pimp your shit out.
Well, that's the only thing I can fucking plug. My YouTube channel's gonna be dead until MK1 releases.
Yeah, mine's not going to be dead. We'll find some ways to get content on there. Like, comment, and subscribe, because, yo, MK1 is coming. And are you going to be ready? Right? Thanks for getting in this podcast Discord, guys. I'm going to get out of here, though. Get out.
All right, see you, man.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. We're gonna do more of these, man. I for sure want to do more of I want to do more of these podcasts, and I want to do a lot more stuff. Let me try and catch up with chat, though, because we kind of ignored chat a little bit. And let me see what people was saying. Oh, shit. Chat was, like, flying. Damn. You're hyped for Kenshi. What's up, Salty Lich? What's up, Emo Pika? Pika, what's going on? Ignis Carl's, Clover is Carl's mom. Carl's puppet was Nirvana. Yeah, that was it. Nirvana. It was Nirvana. Right? Badger getting it impressive. See, I'm trying to explain to people, man. They don't fucking know how this shit's going in, right? Not in this bill. Sony's not playing. Yeah, that's whatever. We've already talked about that. It's MKOG. I don't mind characters missing out. I don't mind that at all. I wonder if you got Grab Escape. J-Ro will mash. Dog. Imagine how dope he's going to be when he doesn't mash. Imagine how dope. Right? So you got to think of it as a new start to the MK universe. Anyone could show up and it's not all tied to the previous games. Exactly. Where did Jade sit out? Jade wasn't even playable in her first game. She debuted in MK2 and she was a boss. So she literally sat out her first game. She also sat out MK3. She was added in Ultimate MK3. So there was an entire MK3 she wasn't in. She wasn't in Deadly Alliance. She wasn't in MKX, literally like the previous game. So there's a lot of games Jade didn't sit out. There's like at least 3. In terms of playable roster, NetherRealm was trying to hit all the bases. Yeah, I don't care about missing characters at this point, dude. I don't mind characters sitting out because I don't want a 500 character roster to learn out the gate. Like day one, here's 500 character matchups you need to learn. Like I'm cool with like, 30, which is what the games usually are, So that's kind of where I am. Scarlet wasn't popular in MK11, so her chances are low. She was really popular. She was just popular with fucking tryhards, right? Like she was the character that tryhards that like low tier heroes, right? People would pick her because she had a reputation for being bad for so long that like the only people who played her were like, edgelords that wanted to fucking win with a character that was bad. And also waifu warriors. There's a lot of people that pick Scarlet because they're like lonely basement virgins. So like, I guess they relate to women they want to fuck in video games. How many slots? 25 if I'm not mistaken. 25 is good for a starting roster. You think season 1, right? Season 1 would have like 4 or 5 characters. So that puts us at like almost 30 for like year 1. That's actually pretty good, man. That 30 matchups is manageable. Like as a pro player, and I know some of you guys want to get into like high level competition. So managing 30 matchups is going to be like, man, that's doable, dude. It's not easy. And that's why people that dominate at the beginning of a game's tournament span are so impressive, because it's not easy to master 30 matchups in like a month, but it's doable, right? And 30 matchups over the course of a year, 25 like day 1 with 5 more to come. That's a reasonable expectation for a player to get down. Yeah, so I don't have a problem with that. Trying to make it large, like with MK9 and a 10. What do you mean large? What do you mean like? Oh, you mean like have a large roster? No, their rosters are usually the same size. Their rosters always cap out around the 40 range. The mid 30 to 40 range is what like in NetherRealm rosters. I don't imagine it would be less than that, but I could see them going on forever and it eventually being 500 matchups. But if it's 500 matchups to learn like in 10 years, then yeah, I'm fine with that. Let's see. J-Ro says, obviously I carried this whole thing. You did, man. You did. I hope you come back. Tanya wasn't popular from character polls. Tanya's actually really popular. I would disagree with that, Phoenix, because Tanya, a lot of people don't realize, like we talk about, like I fucking hate diversity and like inclusion and all that shit. I'm not into that shit. Don't bring that shit here, right? But as far as like representation, Jade, and I don't have a problem with representation when it's done tastefully to actually represent a people rather than exploit them, because most representation is exploiting people and I don't like that. But like Jade, people forget that Jade was actually one of the, or not Jade, but Tanya was one of the first like playable black women in like video games. Like I don't know about the history exactly, but Jade came first before Tanya, but she was like, she looked more Indian, like, East Indian. She looked like a Rahaj or a Rahul or a Singh, right? She looked like that Indian, not Running Feather and Water Snake, Native American, right? So she looked like that. So, I mean, eventually they made Jade black. But before that, Tanya was the first like black female character, and it turns out she initially wasn't supposed to be black. She was supposed to be like dark-skinned Mexican, but like she had that Egyptian vibe going, and she was black, like ish, right? She had dark skin, so a lot of people that were looking for a black female character latched on to Tanya, and for the longest time, Tanya was like the black chick in fighting games. So yeah, she's really popular. Like Tanya, like I think she lost a lot of popularity with MKX because of how like annoying and top tier she was. But like as far as fans of the character, like people just loving Tanya, yeah, she's real popular, dude. People hate fighting her in MKX, but like the fans love Tanya. Because again, like I said, she kind of had that that spot as being the playable black chick video game character for a long time. Long time. Dark-skinned Mexicans are beautiful, man. I think all fucking women's are beautiful, man. Like, all of the races. I've seen badass females of every fucking race. Every race I've seen fucking, like, I've traveled the world and I've seen sexy women of every kind of, every make and model. So, yeah, man, dark-skinned Mexicans are hot. All of them are hot. I don't think race is the issue. I think it's more whether or not they work out and fucking take a shower. Right? That's kind of the big thing for me. Do they work out? Do they take a shower? Alright, they're probably pretty hot. See, technically, they're all Adenia, so Tanya and Katana are the same race. Yeah, I mean, they're not human. But, like, Tanya looked like a black person. Right? So if I looked like a black person and I wanted to play as a black person, but there was no other black person, right? Specifically a female, right? If I'm a black chick and I want to play Mortal Kombat and I want to play as a girl that looks like me, Tanya and Jade were kind of the go-to in Mortal Kombat and like fighting games, period, right? Like they didn't add a black chick to Street Fighter until what? Elena in Third Strike, you know? So yeah, I can't hold that opinion that Tanya's not popular. She's very popular. She's like deceptively popular. You know what I'm saying? Like brothers that love sisters, they like Tanya. Let's see, you main Tanya in MKX? Yeah, she's rough, man. Fuck that character. I love her. I'd be down to see her come back, but Tanya in MKX was a fucking nightmare. Fuck that character. Let's see, Blasians are my favorite because I love my chocolate. Oh man, yeah, you sound like my man Drew. God rest in peace, Drew. Yeah, that was his fucking Huckleberry. He loved them black and Asians, right? He was like, you know what I'm saying? He would want that, you know what I'm saying? He would call them Chi-Negro. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, man, I need to get me a Chi-Negro. That was his shit. That was his shit. He loved that black and Asian, the Blasians. As long as Melina and you'll see Tanya, maybe. I mean, I guess they're running with Melina and Tanya are like gay together. I think that's kind of stupid because, I don't know, like, Tanya, they kind of always hinted, like, in MKX that she was with Rain. And now she's with Melina, like, I don't know, like, whatever. I don't really care about, like, the relationship unless they're going to do something with it. Like, if Tanya and Melina are in a relationship and they're going to do something with the story of that, then I'm cool with it. But if they're just like, oh, yeah, Tanya and Melina are gay because, like, I don't know, we want gay people to buy the game. That's exploitation, and I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? At least, like, with Kung Jin, like, his only character trait was that he was gay. So, like, you know, whatever. But, like, they didn't really change him into that. Whereas Melina and Tanya, they're not changing into that. They're just, I wouldn't say change. They're more confirming it, right? They never said anything in the games. They just confirmed it. But it's like, do something with it, man. Don't just make them be gay. Tell me a fucking story. Let's see. They're an MK power couple. Ed Boon knows. Maybe. We'll see. Tanya and Melina always lesbian? Nah, man. They kind of hint that, like, they were bisexual, but they just, like, you know, if you're bisexual, you sometimes do gay stuff. Ran with something in MKX, so they run it with it. No, they didn't have anything in MKX. It wasn't hinted that their relationship was romantic until 11. And, like, but in MKX, they just, like, they were very close. But it wasn't really, like, hinted that they were, like, fucking like that. And again, I don't really care if they're, like, lesbians together. I just want a story with it. If they're just lesbians so that way they have an excuse to have a pride flag on their logo during June, then fuck that. But if they're, like, lesbians because they want to tell some kind of, like, wild lesbian ninja story, I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? I'm cool with that. So Badger, are you only on YouTube? That I ran a poll in Discord and everybody said fuck Twitch, and apparently Twitch is dying. I'm just playing, like, you know, I'm just rolling with YouTube. I prefer YouTube. I was looking at Kick and Rumble, but I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna stick with YouTube for now and just mirror content on like Kick and Rumble. I just don't want to stream on Twitch because like I don't think I'm ever gonna run again. Like my leg is like permanently fucked, dude. I think I'm disabled like bad, and I don't think I can. I'm having a hard time finding a job that's cool with how fucking crippled I am. That's why I'm streaming right now instead of being at work. So like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with YouTube for the now being, and fuck Twitch. I don't need Twitch sub money. Don't need it. I get sub money on YouTube. Let's see. Let's follow. They had Mad Flirt and MKX. Yeah, but I don't consider that to be like canon or story. It was just like, you know, whatever. I mean, if you like the ship, then that's cool. I'm not a fan of shipping characters for no reason, right? Like how they shipped Jackie and Takeda, and then there was like not really any story from that. I was like, that's dumb, right? It's not even that with gay relationships. I think it's dumb with straight relationships too, right? With Sonya and Johnny Cage, their relationship led to Cassie Cage being born, and that's a new character. So like their relationship went somewhere, but like, even if they didn't have a kid, like Liu Kang and Katana don't have a kid, but like they have that Romeo and Juliet, oh, I'm from Earth and you're from Outworld or whatever, right? There's a story there with Liu Kang and Katana. Like, I don't feel like Jackie and Takeda, they didn't have a story. It was just like they're together. You know, and Melina and Tanya, they don't have a story yet because they just announced it in the ending that they were together. So I want to see what they do with it. Well, touch and go. I want to see what they do with it. Let's see. You think all the character cameo combinations are going to be viable, or do you think the meta will emerge and the majority of cameo characters will be on the bench? It's hard to say. So I think that there will be a tier list of character cameo combinations that are optimal. So like that's the interesting thing. So if you've never played Marvel vs. Capcom, it's not so much like, oh, Ryu is top tier or Mega Man's top tier. It's like Ryu Mega Man is top tier, right? So like in Marvel vs. Capcom, my buddy Clockwork, they had Team Clockwork, which was Strider Doom. And so like when you said Team Clockwork, you knew, oh, Strider Doom. Right? It wasn't Strider and it wasn't Doom. The characters didn't function without each other. Strider Doom was the character, right? The team was the character, and so they called that the Clockwork team. And so I imagine that as the game gets optimal, people are going to discover like cameo combinations that are going to be optimal. So like, say like my cameo combination is Kung Lao and Melina, so people would call that like the Badgers team, right? Oh yeah, you know what? Like yeah, Team Badger, that was good like last patch, but they dropped down to B tier, and like Team Julapi, you know, moved up in the tier list or whatever. And so I think the team is going to be what is optimal. But it depends on how much you have with how free flowing it is, because there may be like a tier list of cameos that are like they're good for anybody. For example, in Marvel vs. Capcom, Doom was like a top tier assist, because even though his character wasn't good, his assist was godlike. And so like that godlike assist worked with the Strider Doom team, it worked with Mora Doom, it worked with Nova Doom. Like there were so many Doom, Doctor Doom teams in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 that like that very specific assist was considered top tier. And then within that, there was Strider Doom, Mora Doom, and those fell into the tiers themselves. Let me see what else I'm trying to read through before I go. Gonna take a lot of patches to balance everything. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna take too long. I don't think it's gonna be too hard to balance. If the game is stable and consistent and not buggy and glitchy, from what I see, I think it's gonna be kind of balanced. Like it seems like they're going the Marvel vs. Capcom route for balance of like everybody's fucking stupid. Like everybody has bullshit. Fuck it, figure it out. So I don't think that the balance is going to be an issue for at least a good 6 months. In which case, after 6 to 9 months, then we can start talking about patches. Henchman showing up late, but hey, thanks for stopping by. Yo, I'm pretty excited to see how many ways the combos can be implemented. More like B&Bs, neutral jumps. Yeah, dude, we have a lot of breakdown content. We went through a lot of shit just now. I'm going to re-upload that as like its own clip video so you can go back and see some of the more video breakdowns there. I'm gonna have those chopped up and edited here shortly. Maybe they'll get be up before the end of the night. So go back and watch that if you missed the stream and don't want to watch through all 2 hours shebang. Biggest fear is people are gonna tier whore with cameos. People are gonna tier whore no matter what. They made a lot of cool cameo with their cameos, but Sub-Zero says already sound broken. Every cameo sounds broken to me. So, like, I'm going to let the chips fall where they may, right? I'm not going to say Sub-Zero is broken because, yeah, it sounds broken. But, like, we don't know what the fuck Scorpion has, and it could be just as dumb. I do think that, like, people are going to tier whore cameos just like they tier whore characters. Like, until the only way there won't be tiers is if you have a one-character game, right? Street Fighter 1 didn't have tiers. It was Ryu versus Ken, and Ken was a palette swap of Ryu. They had the same frame data and everything, right? So, like, that game didn't have tiers. The second you add any kind of differentiation between them, like you look at chess, right? They're literally the same fucking pieces, just black and white. Oh, but white is top tier because it goes first. Like, there's always going to be tiers unless they're the exact same. Let's see. Okay, well, I know where to watch now because I miss your streams. Hey, my bad, Pika. I do be adding everybody in Discord when I go live, so you guys know when I'm going live if you're in the Discord. Right? Is Cassie lesbian? I don't know. Like, I was hearing that was what they were, that was a rumor, but I don't know and I don't care unless they're going to tell a story with it. Cause like, I don't give a fuck about like diversity or any of that shit. Right? I just want a good story. If she's lesbian, it matters not to me because I do not want to have sex with her because she's not a real person, and I will not ever have sex with her because she's not a real person. And like, even if you were to talk about the real person actress, I'm probably never going to have sex with them because I'm happily married. So, because their sexuality is no longer relevant to me in any way, shape, or form, I don't fucking care. I just want a good story. If that story is a romance about gay lovers, all right, I'm not gay. It's going to be tough to sell me on this, but I'm open-minded. If the story's good, the story's good. There are good gay fucking stories, you know? Let's see. Now she's hetero. I don't think it matters. I don't care if Cassie's hetero, dude. Just ship her. Like, I would rather they never answer that. I would rather they never say anybody is gay or straight and that it be left to the fans, right? It'd be left to the fans of what you want. If you're like Chaturium, who's got a girl that played in our stream, right? She is a lesbian who's a big fan of Cassie. And in her mental canon, Cassie is a lesbian because that's her favorite character. I prefer it stay ambiguous like that, right? Unless they're telling a story where you have to have their relationship, again, like Cassie and Johnny. You can't have, or Johnny and Sonya, right? You can't have Cassie Cage if Johnny and Sonya didn't fuck. Otherwise, it's not a mix of Johnny and Sonya, right? Then, okay, we have to make a canon relationship. Sorry, your ship is non-canon. But otherwise, like, I would rather they have Scorpion. Yeah, he had a wife in the past, but you know what? If you're gay, he's bisexual in your headcanon. So yeah, he had a wife, but you still have a chance. I guess that matters to some people. It's weird and sad, but I would rather they leave it open for everybody to enjoy. Feel like the cameo depends on the player. Everything's going to depend on the player. That's the whole point. If the character select screen determined who was going to win, then why would you even play, right? If it's undisputed, what's all the fighting about? Let's see. My team might be Sonya Katana. Do it, dude. Make whatever you want. Make whatever you want. I'm going to play MVC tonight. I have a new emulator. Yeah, this game looks like it's going to be closer to Marvel 3 because you're going to have multiple assists. So, like, if you only had one cameo move, I would say MBC1. But because you're like, yeah, you only have Kano, but he has 3 moves, which is similar to Marvel 3. You have the 3 assists. Or 3 assists. 2 assists in Marvel 3. Been working out a lot during the week, so I kind of missed the Discord pings. Don't worry about it, man. We're trying to come up with a permanent schedule and all that. I'm figuring it out as we go. I'm just trying to get back in the habit of streaming a little bit every day. Unfortunately, my leg is fucked. And it's very, very hard for me to like stream or to sit all day. I'm trying to like work it out and figure something out. Right now, it seems like 2 hours is kind of the limit before it's like, oh shit, everything hurts so much that I have to go lay down and do drugs. So yeah, like, but I'm going to try and work it out, especially with the league where I think I'm going to do streams where we have like, you know, this stream is like the podcast and then I'll take like an hour break, come back, and then we'll do, you know, tutorials, take a break, come back, and then we'll do the league at night as the main event, kind of thing. That's kind of the plan right now, but I'm touch and go with it. I want to see how my knee holds up, because I gotta be honest, guys, I'm not taking to being disabled well. It's not been a good thing to kind of accept. So yeah, it's pretty much looking like I'm just never gonna get my leg back, and I'm trying to make peace with that. And I'm trying to like figure out how I'm gonna live my life as a one-legged man that's constantly in pain. Um, so right now, it seems like sitting at a chair and doing this after about 2 hours, it becomes unbearable. So that's why I think I'll have breaks in there. Um, they already pandered to MKX though. That's why Kung Jin was only there. I don't know, man. Oh, they already pandered in MKX. That's why Kung Jin was there. Kung Jin felt very pandery, but I want to see what they do with it, right? He is only an MKX. He showed up, was largely irrelevant, didn't do anything other than show up and announce that he was gay and then leave for MK11. It is pandery and exploitative, in my opinion, but that doesn't mean that someone can't pick up the ball. Maybe there's some fan who joined the writing staff who is gay and is like, yo, I'm gonna make Kung Jin the fucking dopest shit, right? And so in MK1, that person wrote Kung Jin's story and he's dope now. So I'm open to that. Yes, Kung Jin was just some pandering fucking diversity bullshit, but that doesn't mean he has to stay that way. I'm open-minded. I'm hoping that they do some cool shit with him. Let's see. I wish they'd bring back Jin though. His fighting style was dope. Yeah, man, I'm down for any character to come back. Even if his fighting style is different, if they redesign him, I think he's gonna be dope. Like he's gonna be a lot of fun. Good to have you back. Many more discussions to come as the content trickles down. Take it easy, Roman. So yeah, we're gonna be. I'm gonna be slowly ramping things up. I'm also working out like my method of attack. I'm building a battle plan, guys, and all of you guys are going to be coming with me on this journey. We're going to control. We, the Trash Talk Temple, are going to own the Mortal Kombat community. There will be no Mortal Kombat community other than us. When you say Trash Talk Temple, you will say, or when you say Promised Land, you will say Trash Talk Temple. Wait, is BSL possibly coming back? It is coming back. We fucking back. All right, we back as fuck. But we're going to do it different. I have a plan in mind. I have a whole thing set up of what I'm going to do. It's going to be dope. And yeah, we're going to set that up. It's going to be at night though, man. We're going to be doing it at night. I'm going to have a full on fucking Monday Night Raw feel, right? I want to make the Beef Set League like appointment viewing. My goal is for the Beef Set League to be like Game of Thrones, right? You got to be there Saturday night or whatever it is for these 2 hours because you don't want to miss what happens to discuss it at the water cooler on Monday. My goal is to build the Beef Set League up to that. I have a plan for that, and I'm going to need all of you to do it, even if you're not a player, right? Even if you're not a player, I have a plan for building this thing out. I'm still mapping everything out the way, I'm mapping out an optimal way of doing this. But the goal is eventually to build an entire business with Mortal Kombat 1 that's self-sustaining and profit-generating. So that way all of the people who participate in the community will basically have a job, and your job will be to work for me in the motherfucking Beef Set League, and that's what the fuck you do for a living. Okay, we're gonna have to work hard. We're gonna have to bust our asses. It's gonna take a long fucking time. We're not gonna make a whole lot of money at first, but if we stick with it, if we focus, if we don't give up, and if everything that I'm thinking of planning works, okay, like I'm taking a big fucking risk, but if everything pans out the way I want it to, then basically we're going to create the esports company that everybody wishes exists. Only we're going to gatekeep everybody else out. And we're going to fucking be the esports of Mortal Kombat, right? We're going to be the fucking community. There's not going to be a Mortal Kombat community. There will be a Trash Talk Temple community, and the people that play Mortal Kombat will line up at the door to get into our temple. That's the goal. That's the plan. I'm going to slowly work things out as we get closer to the release of MK1. But expect MK1 day one is the day one of Mortal Kombat 1 is day one of the Beef Set League. So be ready on that day. Plan to fight that day for the belt. But with that being said, until then, we got to get some other content up, and I'm going to work on some of it, and hopefully we build this community up to a pretty sizable base. I don't mean get a bunch of new players. I mean bring everybody back, right? Get everybody from MK11 out of hibernation back in. We get the rhythm going. We get the flow going. And then once we get back to where we were with MK11, then we can talk about letting new people in. In the meantime, if you are new and you like what we're doing and you like what I'm all about, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit notifications. Donate money to me because I'm going to use that to fund this shit, and we're going to fucking take over everything. I hope to see you all again soon. Stay looking at the Discord if you want to know when I go live. I always make sure to tweet and all that. So if you're not following me on Discord or Facebook or whatever, do that. Do that, absolutely. And I'll see you guys later. Maybe tomorrow. Possibly tomorrow.